Warning. The following show features reviews from wildly unprofessional critics operating without the supervision of professionals. The thoughts and opinions held by these individuals are not to be taken seriously and do not come from a place of intellectual integrity. This show doesn't reflect the opinions of Criticless or its users. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? Hello and welcome to another episode of Criticless Cast Unhinged. We are back. We are here. And Chris says that the camera's making my face look long, which is his way of saying I have a horse face. And I'm not happy about it, but it's okay because he has undergone another transition, guys. Check it out.
Hello.
He wasn't looking for a new wig as the chat was speculating. He's got a whole new glow up, you know.
That's right. I've turned into me, myself, and Irene.
Actually, that's alrighty then. That's pretty good. That is that's a good. You are kind of looking like him from that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I know it is just my face, Weird Robot. It is just, horse face for life, I guess. But yes, we are back. We are here. We got a big show for you today. A lot is happening out in the wild, as you probably saw with the title of the show. We're going to talk a little bit of GTA. I know normally this is not a video game chat show, but being that it's GTA, we kind of got to talk about it because as far as video games go, you can be the most normie of normies and still know about GTA. And so we're going to talk about the things happening with all of that. And not only that, but you guys voted last week. We did push for it. Chris and me and Sid, all three of us kind of were pushing for this movie, but we are going to be talking about Lucky Number Slevin. And let me tell you, folks, you need to watch this. I think we will see, but I'm debating. I think we will actually do what we don't do super often and do at least a little bit of spoiler-free chat in case we start pushing some folks that decided not to watch it yet. We'll give you guys a window because this is one of those spoilers affect the movie for 100%. Sure. So. Yep. So we will do some spoiler-free chat or later on in the show once we talk about that. But it's all the usual things. We got culture for boomers, We got this GTA talk. We might talk a little water cooler if we have some time, but likely, culture for boomers takes the wheel and just drives us straight off a cliff most of the time. So we'll probably be talking a lot of culture for boomers. But it is good to see all of you in the chat. What is up, everyone? I need to fully actually introduce the Spud Specs here before we talk with you guys, but I also need to introduce Mr. Matt Verlack. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's show.
He's back. He's been vacationing.
Went to go watch motorcycles race.
Yeah, how was that?
It's pretty cool. It's fun. You just kind of set up at the track. We literally bring lawn chairs. You set up and you just watch them wreck.
Yeah, watch them wreck.
Yeah, so many times because they're going 120 miles per hour.
Yeah, so this isn't dirt bike racing. This is like moto.
Yeah, it's Moto GT.
Yeah.
And so they're racing like the nicest of bikes. But it's interesting because there are so many times where they just misjudge and slide into a corner and slide out. We witnessed at least 7 or 8 different people slide out, and one time it was a pretty big one.
So I'm guessing y'all were in like a turn or something.
Yeah, so smart. Xena's parents, this is their hobby.
Right.
They go to races, and we're like, well, let's meet up for a race. What's the nearest race to us? And they're like, okay, there's one up in Virginia. And so we're like, okay, you guys fly there. We'll drive up. We'll get a house, and we'll just watch some racing.
Right.
And it was cool. It was hot.
Yeah.
You're just outside. It's not like there's trees or anything. You're just hanging out. We had umbrellas, and I was like, this is silly. And I was like, God.
Thank God we brought these umbrellas.
No, we went to Walmart and bought umbrellas because we weren't fully prepared. Her parents didn't prep us. and we didn't bring chairs. We didn't bring anything.
Oh.
And so we went to Walmart, bought chairs, bought umbrellas, the whole 9 yards.
Nice.
But once we got set up, it was
so we're
great.
going to go back. That's the question. Would you
I
do
think
it
so
again?
because it was fun. You just bring a cooler. There's no like regulations.
So you're just chilling out, drinking, and
sitting there drinking,
watching.
eating sandwiches, just
that's cool.
watching motorcycles race. And they have it set up where it's like the races start at like 11 or done by like 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just show up, watch the races, and then just pop off at home. So we go home, jump in a pool,
nice,
and hang out.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
Yeah,
nice.
I'd rather watch that than NASCAR.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, because it's definitely
There's more
more
variety.
interesting, and we were near enough where we could also see a big screen off in the distance showing kind of the leaders.
Yeah.
So it was like a great spot.
That's
Besides
awesome.
it being so hot, the rest of it was great.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
Nice. And Chris, you good? You got the haircut. You doing well? You
No,
no,
it's
terrible.
Everything. No, I'm doing great.
Nice.
Aside the sinuses being a little fucking.
Yeah. It says, well, yeah, as we were talking about before the show, it's like the plague has been going around.
Yeah.
It's definitely spreading. We were doing Monday Hangover and the other day, and it was literally like we were waiting on Mike. We're like, what happened to Mike? And then he just like hops in our group chat and he's like, I'm not going to go into the specifics, but I am shitting my brains out. Like,
Not specific enough.
Yeah. And so it's like it seems like it's spreading all over. It's not just here in North Kakalaki. So
right.
and we need to say hello to the chat. What's going on, guys? And they were talking about it on Main Event the other day. They were throwing slander on Corn Pop. They were like, Corn Pop is banned from every chat, all around the fellowship. But I was like, you know what? No. Corn Pop's not banned here. You're welcome here, Corn Pop, unless you get up to too many shenanigans.
Unless you get banned.
Yeah, and then we'll see what we have to do. But for now,
Do
you're
more
home tight.
shenanigans.
Yeah,
More shenanigans.
do your shenanigans. We can handle them. And I need to pull this up really quick because holy freaking smokes, Odysseus Run with 10 gifted Criticless cast memberships, brother. Thank you so much. It is really appreciated. And you know what? You beat him to it. So you're gonna get the normal gift that we give to someone else who I haven't seen in the chat yet.
By the time I pay my scientists, all the people in my lab, my developers, the lab rats, it's a wash. Well, why you do it then? Because I'm selfless.
Thanks for the 10 gifted Criticless cast memberships, and to everyone who gets those, welcome to the cult. We are really glad to have you. Thanks, brother. It's really appreciated. And Odysseus Run, a new member himself as well. So
Look at that.
He membered up and then he gifted.
And then he's spreading the love. Love it, man.
That's a freaking homie right there.
Instantly saw the value.
Yeah.
And was like, you know what? I need to gift this.
Right.
10
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? If you have those, if you are a part of the cult, go ahead and blast some of those glizzies, in the chat. Maybe a few pack rims. Chris, were you here? I added a glizzy emoji.
Hell yeah.
The old dancing wiener
Oh.
is
Peanut butter jelly time guy?
it's not him.
Oh, no,
but
that's a banana.
That
Never
is a
mind.
banana.
Yeah.
That would be on
They're both.
You're right. That's what Beardo's channel, And yes, see, Corn Pop, he got it, sounds like. So it is appreciated. And we all appreciate glizzy emojis as well. But yeah, hello to everyone else also in the chat. I see a lot of you guys in here. I see old Banjo, and we did need to bring up, I don't know if you guys saw, he said RIP Optimus Prime.
Octopus Prime?
Octopus. Yes, it's not octopus, but
Optimus Prime.
my guess is that is a typo, or it's too soon, Banjo, to be calling him Octopus Prime.
It's probably a British thing.
But yeah, so I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but there have been a slew of people passing away.
Yeah, I've seen 2 of them. I didn't hear about Optimus Prime, the robot, dying.
Yes. Well, it's not the robot. It's the real man. Peter Cullen has passed away. The man who has voiced Optimus Prime for our entire lives.
Really?
He did it in the live action movies. He did it in the animated stuff. He passed away today. Yesterday was
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, and then Dolly Parton, and then
kicking it off.
Tier, literally the week before.
Last week.
Hayden,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the young girl.
Yes.
The 30-something.
She's like our age.
She took
Yeah.
her life.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
You
think that's
missed that one.
confirmed, but it was definitely like
Well,
substance
yes.
abuse galore.
Well, it
something like that.
appeared to be those things. There's a lot of, she was like literally like a week, 2 weeks before, basically outed that she was like Epsteined by some celebrities and it sounded like she was getting dangerously close to like naming names, and then she shows up dead. It's kind of like,
Ooh.
a little suspicious.
Wow.
To say the least. And I mean,
There's a lot of suspicious things right at that exact time, all involving that exact event.
Yeah. So
It's terrible.
yeah.
I had no idea.
You know, alleged, but that is, she was literally on like doing interviews talking about this stuff and then shows up unalived. So not great. Not great stuff. A lot of people are passing away, but so rip to all of the celebrities going now. It's really just super sad. And you know, everybody was like, oh, well, they always come in threes, you know, Hayden being the one to start it. And then now with Peter, it's like, oh, maybe these are the three. Like, what is even going on? We're not even like, it is, it's super sad. And the thing is like with Peter Cullen, it's just, he has been the voice of that character for so long. His voice is so recognizable.
Yeah.
And it is going to be noticed. I don't know how, I mean, obviously they do like.
I mean, Hemsworth did it in Transformers 1 and it was really good.
He did when they finally started doing the voice at the end.
Yeah.
But he did surprisingly do it. I don't know, Chris, if you saw Transformers 1 and Chad as well. That movie's awesome.
It is awesome. I'm not a Transformers fan. Like, I barely watched any Transformers growing up.
Yeah.
I've seen the live action movies, some of the cartoons. Transformers 1 I've watched probably like 30 times. Because my son got really into it.
Okay.
And so I was just, every time I was on though, I was glued.
It's
to
great.
The movie.
It is great. It is like a origin story, Origin Optimus.
I do like origin
You love origin stories. It's very good. I mean, all of us were like most excellent. There's a handful of like hardcore Transformer fans that it just like wasn't what they wanted. But on the same hand, there's a lot of hardcore Transformers fans that were like 100% one of the best Transformers things ever. It's excellent. So I really had a good time with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't well received in the box office.
Yeah.
So
it was marketed
not
terribly.
Making another one.
Yeah, it was marketed horrendously, and so it did not do well in the box office. But I had a really good time with it. I liked it a lot and would totally watch it again. I'm pretty sure I gave it like a 95 or something at least.
I'm pretty sure I just gave it 100 because there's no flaws in that movie to me.
And
That's crazy.
I was expecting to hate it because I hated the trailers. When I saw the trailers, I was like, this movie's going to be trash. And then me and the kids saw it, and I was like, damn, this movie's really good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. So I had a great
check it out.
Yeah. So do check out Transformers 1 if you have not checked that out. I think a lot of people will be watching a lot of Transformers stuff coming up. So, you know, just with him, with his passing and everything, that tends to be how it goes. We'll get a flood of, you know, Transformers. It's already happening, and everybody right now is reviewing Rocky Horror Picture Show, 9 to 5, like Heroes. It's just all of these people that were, in all of these
Treasure Island.
Muppets Treasure Island. Actually, I've seen that brought up a lot, believe it or not.
He was great in that.
He's great in that movie as well. And I did not realize you guys are saying that Cullen voiced Carr in Knight Rider. I had no idea because Carr was the.
I thought it was Kit.
Kit is the
main Carr.
The bad one, actually, right beside Matt. I'm pretty sure that is Carr, actually.
Is that a Corvette?
Or
no?
No. It's still a what is it? A Thunder?
That's a
Firebird. Firebird. I mean,
it's a Firebird.
Yeah, Firebird.
It does not.
Still Firebird. If you open the hood, the lights go, which is pretty cool. So yeah, but that's
I'll play my toys
because you know the difference because he has the gray base. That was the only difference between the two characters. But I had no idea that's who voiced that character. That's pretty cool. And I do see that some Norwegian guys in the chat.
Oh,
holy crap! Gifted 5 Criticless cast memberships. We freaking love to see it, dude. Thank you.
Thank you.
And as always, welcome to the cult, everyone who gets those. But I think, guys, we need to really, I mean, there is a lot that was stacking up with these culture for boomers stuff today. You know, I've got quite a few things to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and dig into culture for boomers. I will get to these other supers. I promise we have not missed them or forgotten them. So, but it is time. We got to do the culture for boomers. All right. And so digging into all of this, I was trying to decide like where to start, where to kick things off, because there really is so much happening. So there was an event that happened actually in a local news station with a weatherman. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
No, I don't think so. Anyway.
It's fantastic. I was like, what happened? So I will be able to break down what happened with this guy. But honestly, it would make for like a good clip to clip out some of this. But this guy did something that you never see happen on the actual news, which is like break character. And he fully breaks character while running the weather.
And over downy spots that could get its act together. Sorry, we're having a little bit of a scene off screen. As you can see, those cloudier conditions across most of the state this morning, and resulting in the chance for some heavier precipitation, a few bands of storms in some spots. We got to finish up this weather right now. I'm so sorry.
Something's taking
Up
us
to the 70s, some low 80s in spots on Monday. I'm gonna have to step off screen. I've never had this happen before. Oh, jeez. All right, let me get it together real quick. I'm so sorry. 2 points will be falling off. This is what rainfall's looking like. Then let's just throw it to the 7 days. Oh my gosh. 70s and low 80s for Linares coastal spots. Different story, a little cooler. Low to the 70s. Josh, please take it. Whatever happened to professionalism, Patrick?
He just like literally cannot get anything out whatsoever.
I want to know what was tickling.
Oh, it absolutely crushed him. So I did some looking, and basically what happened to this guy is they had kind of been pranking with each other in the studio apparently beforehand.
Yeah.
And he had made fun of somebody saying that they sounded like the teacher from Peanuts, like from Charlie Brown, that womp 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 womp.
Mm-hmm.
So what he had done before the actual like broadcast started, he had played a joke where he just played a clip over the speakers in the entire like the whole studio.
Okay. Yeah.
Before everyone in the studio messed with him. He didn't realize that it was like 30-minute long track with spaced out intervals where it would go silent. And so he thought it ended, it went silent, and then he starts broadcasting, and over the whole speakers it's going womp 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 like while they're broadcasting, and he's like could not contain it.
That's great.
And so my dude was
That
just straight up dying while trying to go through all of that. It's just
I thought you were going to show us one. I saw it last week, and it was in Texas, and it was a typo on the screen, and it said it was like 2,000 degrees.
Oh yeah.
And he just went with it. He's like, and everybody in this town is dead. They are burnt alive.
Mhm.
If you live in this region, you are probably not here anymore.
Mhm.
And he played it totally straight,
That's awesome.
and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Because everything else was like, 85 degrees, 100, or like 400 degrees, whatever.
Yeah.
It was great.
That's amazing. Yeah, I did not see that one. So, but I love it when, news people break character and, act like real people.
News bloopers are some of the funniest
Right.
things out there.
Oh, yeah. No, they're great. Now, this next little piece of news is actually about, I think that this is actually going to affect not boomers, but Gen X the most.
Mm-hmm.
Gen X, because I always look at Gen X. Gen X doesn't have a ton of like hyper defining features, as far as like a culture, like culturally.
Mhm.
They were alive during the 80s, but they like half mesh with the millennials, half mesh with the boomers. They're kind of this in between zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this change in slang, we'll say, is affecting specifically Gen X women. And it's a term that I will absolutely be using going forward. And I really appreciate whoever came up with this.
I'm excited.
Yeah. What is it?
I just learned that the tramp stamp has now been renamed a cake topper. And
Yeah.
First off,
Sure.
Cake topper.
Cake Topper is a
Yeah.
fantastic name for a tramp stamp,
It is pretty good.
right? Because
Yeah.
cake,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
ass,
On top of
topper,
top of a butt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
hence the behind,
Yep.
Yeah.
doing things,
Uh-huh.
one
Can you
another
spell it out more for me though?
from behind.
Oh.
And then there's the cake
I'm
topper.
very familiar with
And then everybody knows what goes on top of a cake.
a top.
Uh,
Power top. Wait, what are we talking about?
well, there's normally icing on top of a cake,
Oh.
and you got the cake topper, and I don't want to get too
Graphic.
graphic, for the sensitive ears in this chat. You know what I'm saying?
But
yes,
the best thing is that Gen Zs are starting to go back and get them.
I'm here for it. there needs to be a way for everyone to know how to spot a tramp. You know what I'm saying? And
I was curious what your intentions were, or why you were about it, because there should be 0 Gen Z tramp stamp that you're looking at. But no, okay.
Gen Z is turning 30 now. Thank you very much. So
That doesn't sound right.
it is right.
It just seems wrong.
Believe it or not, from what I gather, the oldest Gen Zs are currently turning 30. So welcome to being old, idiots.
Wow.
But yes,
Yeah.
so we'll let her go though.
I just learned that the tramp stamp has now been renamed a cake topper. And as someone who has one, I just have a few concerns. First of all, you cannot rebrand my bad decision and suddenly make them adorable. That tattoo has spent 20 years being publicly shamed, and now you're telling me she's trendy? She didn't survive 2 decades above my butt crack to be called cute. But I will say that I do feel like cake topper feels significantly less judgmental. So now I'm conflicted
yes.
because do I embrace the
Tramp's not in
rebrand
the
or
That's
do I
true.
stand by the terrible reputation we worked so hard to earn?
Right. That is the big question. You know, do you lean into the cake topper or do you no?
Fight for the tramp stamp?
Right. It's like, this is a tramp stamp. I was a dirty whore.
No.
And that's why I had this tattoo.
Nah, you lean into the rebrand. That's what
Yeah.
we've learned from all these celebrities.
Right.
Do a bunch of drugs, go to jail, come
Right.
back, create a new image.
You just wait. There
Rename
will be, now that this is out, there will be a tramp stamp. Somebody will get one and it just says topper, you know,
Could.
just right above the ass.
Or just tramp.
Or tramp.
I could see
Right.
people fighting for tramp stamp.
Right.
Honestly.
Bringing it back.
Yeah.
Fully embrace
I
it.
might be one of those people.
Yeah.
I could be.
That's
you
that's
can
your
really
first
support it, get
tattoo?
one. Yeah.
That's your first one.
I need to get a tramp
A
stamp.
tramp
It just
stamp.
says tramp.
Tramp.
A little too on the neck.
Right. Or maybe it's the tramp from Lady and the Tramp, like as a
Oh, that's better.
that's
I
pretty
like
good.
that.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty good. I appreciate it. Sweet Potato and I do not have a cake topper. Thank you very much. I have plenty of tattoos, but not that one. I do not.
It
And
does have a tramp stamp though,
right.
not a cake topper.
What up, Mo? See you in the chat, brother. What's going on?
Mo.
And I think we might be seeing Mo around these parts pretty soon here, from what I am hearing.
Very normal.
So, where to go next? All right, I'm just gonna we're gonna go ahead and go to a current trend that is happening. You need to know about it because it's on its way to America. Dylan Page did a new segment on it. I used to show some of his videos when he would cover more cultural stuff, and this might be the most cringy trend to ever exist, and it is on its way to America. Thank you, Gen Alpha.
Warning. Some viewers may find the following scenes disturbing. What
bad.
you are watching is a new trend called aura battles, and it has caused so much outrage that some cities are already starting to ban them. Now, for an aura battle, the rules are simple. 2 contenders face off in the middle of a crowd, throwing their most unhinged emotes at each other. We're talking 6-7s, mewing, TikTok memes. Bro, they're even bringing back
It's
the
so
dab.
bad.
And whoever farms the most aura from the crowd wins. I mean, it's even got to the point where they have formal competitions with
Disgusting.
real prize money up for grabs. Now, these aura battles, as they become known, started in Brazil before spreading to other Latin American countries like Argentina, Peru, Mexico, Bolivia, and now it's even come to Europe. Spain. And once this hits the USA,
So it's
we
just
are
breakdance
done. Now, on the one
fighting,
hand, some
dumber.
absolutely
Yeah,
hate
oh,
this.
it's
In fact,
literally-
one of the
yeah,
mayors
it's-
in Honduras
it's
said
retard
that he would
breakdancing.
rather
Yeah,
see kids
100%.
Like,
carry
this is
out
what that chick
military
was trying to do at the
service. But on the other
Olympics.
hand, some
Yeah, it's bad.
Last time, the Australian chick at the Olympics,
Oh.
breakdancing,
Right.
that looked very similar to this.
Her dancing did look kind of like this.
She at least looked like she was having fun. These people just
Yeah.
look like idiots.
They look like absolutely. That's the thing, is they're supposed to be like aura farming, but there's no aura happening.
Yeah.
See, your aura is 0
Yeah.
if you were doing this shit. Like it is the cringiest thing I've ever seen. So it's on the way to the U.S. So just be looking out for aura battles in a town near you with the youth. If you see them acting like they are being attacked by bees out in public, they're probably aura battling.
Dude, I
And-
never felt closer to 40 than I do right now. Like,
Right in this moment.
yeah, like 6-7.
Yeah.
That was close. But I was
close.
like, that's like
You're
young
like
kids.
getting
you know,
raised. You're like,
you're like 6, 7 years old.
yeah,
Understandable. But these people are like teenagers.
right.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's not good.
No.
It's not good. It is, as the second comment here says, a cringe battle. That is exactly what it is. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And so just be aware, aura battles are a thing and they are happening. But what we do need to talk about, guys, is are you guys familiar with the young? I feel like Matt definitely is. There's no way he doesn't know about her because he's always into like trashy reality TV shit.
Her.
Oh, you do watch Love Island?
I do watch a couple trashy shows.
He watches more than one. Yeah, it's
There's
not
a couple.
Love Island.
Yeah, rotation.
Yeah.
Matt wallows like a pig in his filth
Well,
of reality
there's a
TV.
couple of my wife's doings
Sure,
also.
for sure.
Yeah.
I know. I admit, I watched some of them willingly.
Yeah.
Some of them are her. Like, what is it? Let's see.
Well, so are you familiar with the girl with Tourette's that was on TikTok and
Disappeared?
No, she's still around.
Is it the one that got famous on YouTube like a long time ago for her Tourette's?
That's who I'm thinking of.
She blew up mostly on TikTok specifically, and she now has a TLC show.
Mm.
She
And
has her own show.
yeah, she has her own show. Absolutely, I think it's Balin is her name, like Balin Dupree, if I'm not mistaken.
Balin Hay.
Ringing bells. I mean, I've never watched her content.
Yeah, I was trying to
But
make sure I had the name right.
I've
But
seen some of it.
she has huge hooters. That's kind of how I know her. You know,
Because she's hot, but then she also curses.
right? She's like kind of hot, but she's got Tourette's. But like,
Yeah.
So, anyways, long story short, she is just got married. She got married this weekend, and then you got to start thinking like, oh, a wedding with Tourette's on a stage in front of a bunch of people. Like, what could go wrong? Let me tell you, I really want to clip out like a lot of this because it is amazing.
Oh God, everyone bear with me, please.
Not who I was thinking of, but I do.
Yeah,
recognize.
no, I don't recognize her.
3 years ago, what started as a simple swipe became the greatest dick. God damn.
Like everybody there has to know. They're probably all prepared. They're probably like, this is gonna be so funny.
If he didn't high five his best man in that moment,
Right.
he missed opportunity.
Failure. Well, and this dude's like about to cry. And she's like, got the greatest dick, god dang. Like, and that's the best part too, is with a lot of her like Tourette'sisms, she goes super southern, which makes it even better. So we'll reverse it a little bit here just for posterity's sake.
3 years ago, what started as a simple swipe became the greatest dick. God damn. The greatest blessing God has ever given me. Dick. You came into my life during some of my darkest moments, and without even realizing it, you became my medicine. When I was hurting, you loved me gently. God damn. Twist my dick and call me a cinnamon roll fat ass.
He's so straight faced. Holy moly.
Because he's probably just used to it. If you're around it all the time,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Right. Oh, he is.
you're probably just like, okay.
He's still, when they make videos, we've showed her videos on this segment before.
Yeah.
She'll review like food and just say the most insane things while talking about food. But that last little run there she gave was a pretty good one. It's good.
God damn. Twist my dick and call me a cinnamon roll fat ass. When I felt lost, you reminded
not
me
even
of
a
who I
smirk.
was.
Nope.
God used your heart, your
And her dick.
patience, and your love to pull me out of places I thought I'd never escape. Today, I stand before God and before everyone we love, sucking no. Promising not
not
only
doing
to
that.
love
Hold
you, God damn, but to choose you every single day.
It's, dude, it just, can you imagine just like on bated breath, just waiting because you're like,
What's gonna happen
like,
next?
like what foul thing is she about to say?
I probably the most entertaining wedding you could ever attend.
Right.
For sure. Dude, I am way too childish. I couldn't get used to it.
No.
Because I still laugh at farts. I still
Right.
make dick and cum jokes all
Right.
the time.
All the time.
Mhm.
There's no way that I'm just going to get used to this and not at least smile
Mhm. Mhm.
whenever she says that. So Yeah.
My guy
Kudos to
is
that dude.
just
He's
straight faced.
stoic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because the first one I saw, they were editing it, and then they're like, no, we're just gonna drop it unedited,
Right.
because which there was more to it.
That bitch. Oh, you bitches.
Like straight up just insulting the audience, just she's going all in. It's
Colin
the
Balin,
music.
the two of you have gathered here this afternoon
Penis.
in the presence of God and family and these witnesses, and have pledged your love and faithfulness for one another, and have confirmed that with the exchange of vows and rings. As an ordained minister,
I think he smirked on that one. Did he smirk? Did we get a smirk as she whispers to him?
confirmed that with the exchange of vows and rings.
Yeah, you can see it
As an
just on the corner.
He's trying. I think that's the thing. He's trying to stay serious.
Yeah.
Because it's probably one of those things where like she knows, and if I had to guess,
Yeah.
she's probably a little self-conscious about that, especially in situations like this.
Right.
And so he's trying to be like, I'm staying strong,
Right.
and I'm like not going to make a reaction for you
Right.
because of that. Because you're right. Like, how do you not
Yeah.
like laugh?
What Sweet Potato just said that it's staged.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
If it was, I could see him if he was like if he knew that
Right.
like, she was just doing it to
Right.
get views or whatever.
Mhm.
Then 100% I would be straight
Right.
faced.
Well, Sweet Potato is also the same one that calls everything. Oh wait, no.
It's all
Now Life
AI.
on Marshmallows has also joined in
AI.
on it. It's funny. No, it's
Can't get in the History Channel. It
Yeah.
won't be contained.
yeah, it's funny. Sid kind of said too. It's like you can tell this was like the shining moment to prove if she really had Tourette's or not, because it's like it's your wedding. This is your wedding.
But you're
Mhm.
recording it.
You are recording your wedding, but still, like, which yeah, she's one of them. She's been had this for a long time. They vetted this girl out. But either way, absolutely absurd. But
I'm enjoying it, whether
Right.
it's fake or real.
I just love that she makes like perfect eye contact with him, and she's like, "Fuck you up, fuck you."
Yeah.
It's
I'll fucking fight you.
it's so
And
good.
minister the gospel of Jesus Christ, it gives me great privilege to pronounce you husband.
I love the first comment too. It just says the pastor, and it's it's
This
so
is,
good.
For sure.
Yeah, I actually think she got on Bro Science. I'm pretty sure that she got a Babe of the Week nomination. 1 week, partly just because she's so stinking cute. Also, like I said, she has big hooters.
Tiggo bitties.
Yeah, she's got those as well. So
Yep.
there's that going on. But like I said, there's a lot happening this week that we got to cover. Next up here is somebody has cracked the code. They have figured out, outside of her just being super cute and like just pretty hot, why all of the dudes are obsessed with Ella Langley. Now, are you guys
That
familiar?
country singer.
Contra.
Oh no!
Holy shit! Give me an old priest and a young priest right now. Get the spirit out of me.
Wow, you're doing two at once, huh?
Let it go. Holy moly!
That is literally I've known Chris forever. That is the most country thing I've ever heard you say.
This goddamn new
It's this bourbon. It's the new bourbon
from Kentucky.
which is a good bourbon you
And
found.
is a
here.
sponsor.
Yeah,
Eventually.
yeah. You guys should sponsor us sometime. What bourbon is this? It's very tasty.
Basil Hayden.
Basil Hayden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basil Hayden.
Yeah, I haven't had that one before, but I've had Basil Hayden before.
It's good. It's a good bourbon.
Super smooth.
Recommend. Super smooth.
And it makes you country.
Yes, it apparently makes you country. But yeah, she is a contra singer, Chris, as you were asking. And outside of her just being super cute and stuff, it seems like dudes just like still like her music and stuff too, a lot. And this guy has solved the riddle, the puzzle, and this is why we love her.
I think I found the reason why every guy is in love with Ella Langley. It's because almost all of her songs have this one chord progression. It's this this 2 minor that resolves into the 1. For instance, you got this. I just wanna be her somebody, her somebody, her some. I just wanna be her.
You know it now? You recognize it?
Well, if you speed that up, it's.
It's Mario. Yeah.
Super Mario.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's invincible, y'all.
Yeah. So she's cracked the code. All you got to do is hide the Super Mario song in your music.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're also cute, like the men are just going to come in droves.
It's just
Pun not intended, but you're welcome.
See, Tourette's, I'd be done for. I'd be laughing all day long. Yeah.
Yeah, men coming in droves. You know what I'm saying?
I-
probably already do.
My name is Droves.
Yes. And that. So, moving on here, I have a little video here I wanted to show. This is specifically for, this is Jason, even Jeremy. Yes, even Jeremy. So this is a message kind of for everyone that doesn't fully understand millennials. I watched this and I was like, this resonates deeply with me. I feel it. It is so true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of these things that all millennials kind of know about ourselves, but we don't really talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude hit the nail on the head. It's the truest thing I've ever heard.
That millennials are living the most unserious form of adulthood out of any generation that's ever existed. Because like we are adults. We're adults. But like we're not doing adult.
No.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like there's no denying it. Look at my face. We're adults, but like there's no adult present.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I still need an adult supervisor. If
100%.
you're in a room full of millennials and if somebody asks to speak to an adult, everyone will just be like, there's no one here. I'm sorry. We're not doing a serious form of adulthood. And I think that's the way we want it. And I'm not even talking about myself. I have put off having kids because I don't want to grow up. I'm still attached to my childhood and I'm probably deeply mentally ill. Okay. But I have friends who have kids and I'm still like, you're not an adult. I know you have spawned a thing, but like you're not an adult. Like they will put their kids to sleep early so that they can sign on and play Call of Duty until 3 a.m. and scream at a teenager that lives on the other side of the country. Like this is not serious what we're doing. And I think that's how we want it.
Yeah.
Because we look at our childhood and we go, that was awesome. And we look at this version of adulthood we've been given and we're like, that sucks. Surely we can find some kind of middle ground here. The millennials are living the most unserious.
I think it's a brilliant take, honestly.
Yeah.
Like there are such a few number of millennials that I know that are like actually adulting.
Yeah.
Or that even come across as like when I think about like my uncles or like family friends or different things, how they were like at the age that we are now.
Yeah.
And what's interesting though too that I've noticed with my kids is that they see this.
Sure.
Like they get it. They know. And I think that they appreciate it. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell. We'll know if it's another generation of fucked up kids. But they clearly kind of see it and appreciate it, especially in juxtaposition when they see like some of the older like Gen X parents, or when they see like I was literally talking
their
to
grandparents.
Yeah, like their grandparents, like our parents, like they just seem.
Yeah, but grandparents are different.
They kind of are.
They're very different. That's the problem. Is like it'd be hard to like have a true comparison.
Right. Which, and I'll say the boomers are grandparenting different than our grandparents grandparented as well.
For sure. Yeah. Every
generation's different. But I think that the millennials and like as Mo was saying, because he's on the early end of Gen X, like how they were split in half, like the early Gen Xers, like we as a kind of a unit here are just kind of like, no, I'm good not acting like an old like fogey.
I think that's the main thing. I think is that whether this is a good or a bad thing, I feel like millennials are just more honest about it, that we don't know what the fuck we're doing. I think everybody is going through, I don't just think, everybody's going through life for the first time, right? Our parents were parents for the first time.
Right.
You were the oldest.
Right.
So obviously they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. There's not a guidebook that spells everything out. So they were still dealing with it. But I feel like the way that they were raised or whatever the societal standards were at the time, they had to fill that role and pretend to be that.
Right.
So I think deep down inside, like everybody's still a kid.
Wants to feel younger. Well, I even think about, my grandmother had a conversation with her a couple of years before she passed away, which was very recent. And I was talking to her and she just like out of nowhere, it was just this very like, I don't know. She didn't normally talk like this. And she just like got really serious. And she was like, it's kind of weird getting old. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, up here, she's like, I'm like 20 years old.
Exactly.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that hit hard because I was like, because she's like, up here I am. Like, but everything else is not. And I was like, that's brutal. But it does make sense. But it's interesting because with the millennials, we've just been like, no, we're still, we're going to buy all the clothes that our parents didn't let us buy and wear when we were kids. We're going to like do the things that we weren't allowed to do when we were kids.
Yeah.
And we're going to embrace it. It's kind of where like I was talking to my daughter yesterday, actually, and she was literally like, yeah, like I meet like some of my friends' parents and they just seem like really old. She's like, and I'm guessing it's probably the Gen X parents, the older ones.
Yeah.
And she's like, and it like she was kind of like, it makes me realize like, you're a pretty cool dad. I was like, thanks.
Nothing better you can hear from a kid.
For real.
But it's a thing where we I think as millennials we're just like, dude, I don't know. We do, it's good and bad because we do all have a bit of Peter Pan syndrome in us, I think. And
yeah,
we'll see how that works out in the long run. But it is one of those things where millennials, I don't know that like I went on vacation with my family just the other day and juxtaposed against, you guys know my brother-in-law. He actually helped with this show early on before it was a YouTube show and did our audio and stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
But back when this show, for the people that don't know, the show used to be called Critically Aroused before Criticless existed, and it was podcast form only. And it does exist, but it on podcast forms now, it is technically called Criticless Cast. If you search it up, you'll find very old episodes way before Criticless existed. But the point is, I was with him and we were like getting ready to go out. All the kids were ready for the beach. And I like looked at him and I was like, dude, you look like somebody's fucking uncle.
He's like, I am somebody's uncle.
Yeah. And like, we are both uncles to all of these nieces and nephews, but I'm like, yeah, but like, you look like somebody's uncle.
That's so accurate.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. He is 100%.
Oh, and it was double whammied because we were at the beach. He had on a bucket hat completely seriously, like the type that ties under your neck. He's wearing like a long, like outdoor fishing guy's shirt.
Sure.
Like the
Hides the
long
belly.
bathing suit that goes like 4 inches past your knees.
Sure.
And he's got like sandals on. And I just looked at him and I was like, bro, you looking like somebody's uncle out here. Like, this is why they call people unk. Like, you are the unk. Big time. So, it's just to all of our millennials out there and our young Gen Xers like Mo, on this show, Mo, listen, here, you're not an old man. I'll allow you to be your actual age. Everywhere else, though, you're a geriatric old fogey who was part of the Oregon Trail. But which is, it's funny. I was talking to his son. His son was hanging out over here the other day, and I was like, make sure when you talk to your dad, you remind him how old he is. Yeah. I was like, because that is the meme, is that he's an old man.
Yeah.
And so he needs to be reminded, outside of when he's streaming, how old he actually is.
Ask him about 8 tracks.
Right.
You
like,
know?
No. You got to go further back. Like, ask him how being a pilgrim was.
Oh.
That's how old Mo is, But not on the show, Mo. We're not going to do that to you here. We don't do that to you over here. Not at all. We would never do such a thing to you. Now, to make you feel older, I used to show Mr. Lindsay's videos all the time. This guy, he's a middle school teacher, but also a comedian. He's the one who gives us the breakdown for the current lingo. He is not defining lingo. He's just rolling through it like talking to a youth. Let me tell you, my kids started back school last week. I'm already hearing words that I don't know what they mean.
Oh, God.
We were in the car yesterday, and my daughter's like, yeah, I just clipped so-and-so. And I was like, you did what?
You murder somebody?
Yeah, she's like, I clipped them in motion. And I was like, you shot a person. Like, that is not good.
A car?
Yeah, like, what happened?
Who did you
clip? And she was like, Dad. She's like, I expect more of you. She's like, wow. She's like, you normally know all the
day
things.
In.
Yeah.
The balls.
Yeah, the balls.
Yeah.
I was like,
the audacity.
Look, I keep up on culture. I come from the boomers, but like, you're ahead of me here for once,
right. Yeah.
Which has been great because in the past I have taught her new words that she has brought to her school. So that's why I understand the disappointment. But so Mr. Lindsay's running through all the new words and what it's like right now. And I just want you guys to experience what it's like being a parent of a Gen Alpha or just a teacher or someone in the proximity of one.
All right, Sunyon Rings, welcome back. Couple quick classroom rules so we can have a
Sunyon Rings.
school year. Rule number 1, when it's time to work, lock in. No yapping, no mewing, no aura farming, no scuba, no Mbappe.
Brother, the scuba.
Worse than 6'7"?
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Because so that's the thing. There's a lot of still things meaning nothing.
Yeah.
And we are currently in a season, I can't remember how much he covers here, but we're currently in a season of them bringing back words around and reclaiming them and then just giving them no meaning. So,
my mind instantly goes to Clerks.
Yeah.
Clerks 2, and they're claiming and bringing back
bringing back a word, a phrase. Yeah. I've been trying to bring it back for a while.
That's exactly what I thought of Corn Pop was Scuba Steve.
Yeah, Scuba Steve.
Is that what
it's
they're
not
talking about?
that. I think there's a song that says scuba or something, but scuba is a thing that the youths are saying currently. So they're saying
Specials, basically nothing. If you're cooking, keep cooking. If you're selling, lock in. If you're just LARPing as somebody pretending to do work, TSPMO. Rule 2, 6-7 is dead. If the answer is 6-7, we move on. We don't yell it, we don't repeat it. And if you do, you're a scammer. Rule 3, keep your hands to yourself. I don't care if he's your op. I don't care if the huzz is watching. Getting out of your seat to Aura Farm is performative. Sit down, Chud. Rule 4, be respectful. No calling people chopped, chuz, chungus, chud, big back, unk, choppelganger. That is negative aura. Finally, no brain rot while I'm teaching. No, that was AI. And absolutely no. Are you
As there's AI
Because
in
I'd
the
like to give you some
comment
tongue. Oh, chat, I fear I'm being genuinely so for real. Let's have a school year that's giving all the right things. So big. Right, Sunday rings.
That
Welcome.
he was just
Chat,
like basically just shaming everybody.
Yeah, in their slang.
Being like, no, you're not or farming and stuff.
Right,
like that.
right.
Like, good job,
Right.
turning it on them.
Right, let them have it. Yeah, it is hard to keep up at this point. By the way, if y'all wanted to know, I'll give you the slang. If you clip someone, it actually just means taking a photo of a person when they're not ready for it.
In motion.
Yes, like in motion. Yeah, it's like you get.
I can follow. I can follow that one.
Kind of a photo bomb, if you will,
Sure.
of a person.
Yeah.
So that is what clipped means. I was shamed of not knowing it. Now I know. He didn't even use that one here. I'm sure we'll hear about it soon. But I got to keep you guys up to date on all the lingo, all the things happening. So he just ran through it all. There's a lot of slang going on right now, and I'm sure in another week it will be different, and we'll let you know.
Yeah.
But I was just I can't remember if I talked about it here. Where I was, I do too many shows at this point. I can't keep up. But I was on Main Event the other night, and I told them all what. Oh no, we did talk about it last week. Cooter maxing.
Oh, yeah. You had to bring me up.
Yeah. I'll bring you up to speed. Where it's like,
yeah.
It's really fun, like throwing around this modern slang around people that don't know it, because one, it makes you kind of look a little cooler than they are.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause you're like. Even though you might be saying some
maybe.
weird shit, right? Like you're still up to date on the lingo.
Sure.
You know?
Could be. I like to just make shit up.
Right.
And pretend like it's
right, like it's a real
knowledge.
thing. Yeah. Right.
But it's,
now we're out of the comedy realm. The last thing I wanted to touch on, Jason, don't dare call me a boomer.
Ooh.
How dare you? Get out of here.
You said you were becoming a boomer.
Get him out. I'm not becoming. If anything, I would maybe like Gen X is in between me and them. Like at least if I don't want to be fully insulted and be called a boomer. Maybe call me an Xer, but I don't really like it. That's still kind of a dirty word.
X gonna give it to you. Bring it.
X gonna give it to you. I did want to show this because I want to call attention to it, and I think what we might do is talk about it in the show. I've been following this guy for a while. His channel is called Righteous Robot, and he's been working on something that he's going to be making free. This is so freaking cool. I'm really excited about this, and like I said, we might showcase it on here, especially that he's giving it away free. And I hope that he gets a job with a big studio with what he's working on.
I worked every day for 2 years making a medieval paper puppet film.
All right, I'm going to have to explain because he's showing a song here. So these are all paper puppets, stop motion work that he's done. He's worked for multiple years on this. I'm just going to let it play in the background.
I love stop motion.
This is so cool. It's called The Knight and the Snail. It's coming out this year. I've been tracking him making this for a while, and it just looks so freaking cool. He's giving it away for free, so as long as he won't be putting licensed music and stuff in it. So we will be able to show this on the show, and if it's short or whatever,
so it's a movie.
Like we could. It is a short that he's doing. He's something. He's been building this for a while, a couple of years now. It's very impressive. And I think this is going to be really cool. I mean, this video even got enough attention. It's got a comment from the actual YouTube TikTok page, funny enough. But he's doing really cool work. These models and stuff look awesome. It reminds me of the work that Laika does, the company that does all of the modern
Kabuto?
Kubo and the Six Strings.
Kubo, thank you.
Kubo. If you have not seen Kubo, watch it. I always hype up their movies. Actually, and I brought it up kind of everywhere I go because a lot of people don't realize the guy who did the new He-Man movie, Masters of the Universe film, is actually the guy who owns the studio that made Kubo and all that. And weirdly enough, he is the son of one of the two dudes that started Nike, which is really weird.
Nike?
Yes, like the Nike.
The shoe company.
Is he like fucking 80 years old?
And no, he's the kid.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the kid.
The kid part.
But so I hope that this guy gets a job with Laika and they actually have a new movie coming out. But he is just doing really cool stuff, really impressive work. I think that these animatronics look fantastic. The fact that he's making them actually technically a lot of the stuff out of paper is crazy. It is just excellent work, and it's called The Snail in the Night. Keep your eye on it. I think it is super cool. And Corn Pop says he needs a job. So,
I got a job for you, bud.
Yeah.
You probably don't want that job.
And Kubo is great. If you've never seen it, definitely give it a watch. But I think that is going to be it for our culture for boomers. There were some other things I want to cover, but it's stacking up, and we've got to talk about GTA. And I told Chris that we would attempt for once to stay on time with this show. We'll see. Don't hold your breath.
Low expectations.
Yeah, low expectations of that. We always go over. But I think that is going to be it, guys, for your culture for boomers. Keep an eye on that, and maybe we'll talk about it in a later show. But we're going to keep on trucking. All right, and now that our ears are not hot anymore, I am feeling better now that I have the headsets off. But that has been it for your culture for boomers, and we're going to go ahead and move on into what is happening with this whole Grand Theft Auto situation. I put it in the title. Obviously, we got to talk about it. We got to cover it and dig into it. We briefly mentioned it before the show started, but I don't know how much you guys do and don't know about this entire GTA situation. But essentially, today was a big event. GTA was actually they did a event currently in Netflix today. It was a 30-minute event, and it actually ended up crashing Netflix. Believe it or not.
Really? I did not hear that.
It literally. The high volume of people watching this thing on Netflix crashed it, which is impressive. It didn't last long, but it did crash it, which is funny because a lot of us have been talking about like when GTA comes out, we're like, is it literally going to crash?
It's not going to be playable for the first 2 days.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee it.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I haven't even pre-ordered it, because it's just like one of those things where it's like, I think this is going to be the glitchiest game we've ever seen.
You think?
I do. I really do. And I think once everyone starts playing, I mean, I know it's not supposed to be like online.
Right.
With everybody,
it's not launching with GTA Online. That is a big thing.
How it also like it was the same thing.
Different studio still. But now Red Dead 2, when that launched, it wasn't broke.
Good.
It launched good.
Yeah.
One of the better ones.
This game has been delayed like 500 times over the past couple months. So there's also that. I will say this, a lot of people, so there's been this whole cyber leak thing going on. We were talking about that before the show. There's a leaker that's out in the wild. If you did not know, he's basically been releasing unreleased shit from Call of Duty. It appears
Call of Duty?
Or I mean, not Call of Duty. What the hell am I talking about? GTA.
Call of Duty.
Not Call of Duty. Listen, GTA has been gone for so long that I'm now calling it Call of Duty. No, so GTA 6?
Yep.
Yes. He's been leaking a lot of footage. He released actual footage of him like shooting the word leak into a wall, showing that he had a build of the game, all of this stuff. And then it got rebutted. The team over at Rockstar was basically like, look, this isn't really how we wanted you to see it. Like it is in better form than what this guy is showing. And like, we don't really think he has everything he's saying he has and all of this stuff. Also, there was a lot of shady stuff with CyberLeak where essentially he was, he was basically trying to sell a meme coin. It was all about his crypto. And as Matt was talking about before we started the show, literally last night before all of this happened, he cashed out all of his coin that he made from giving these leaks and took the money and ran. People are saying that he potentially made hundreds of thousands of dollars over this leak, but if he gets caught, he's going to be doing a lot of time. So, and rumor has it they know who it is.
The question is, did he break any laws?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean,
what was the law, though?
Well, I mean, it's theft.
Unless he was because he had to have been like
Even
an
if he was
employee or
he
something.
signed NDAs and stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess it depends because you're saying that with an assumption.
No, it's not an assumption. They have NDAs, 1,000%.
Okay, so the only way that it wouldn't be theft is if somebody gave it to him that did break an NDA.
Right.
So then he would be absolved of any wrongdoing.
If it's proprietary content, though, still as well.
He didn't sign anything.
Right.
Well, I guess it's more the receiving stolen goods.
He's selling. He's selling also.
Well, I guess he doesn't know at this point, so he is aware.
Right, and obviously there's been cease and desist. Rockstar's trying to hunt him down. Whatever. He kept on. So like he's absolutely broken laws. The question is how many and what will happen if they catch him and all of that stuff. But all of that aside, I'll say this: I spent 30 minutes. I watched the preview.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fucking great.
It's pretty.
It looks real good.
Real pretty.
It's real pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good. The overall consensus I'm seeing right now, and I haven't watched anybody like many people talking about it, but just kind of the buzz of people just online posting comments, whatever. It seems like people are pretty pleased. It looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's like destructible environments, even like there's a scene where a dude like gets slammed through a freaking wall by a cop.
I saw that.
There's a lot going on. Now, a lot of what we thought was kind of the case is still the case. Some of the things from the leak are true. Seeing there's occurrence here too, it really does look awesome. That's the thing. They're pulling stuff from Red Dead 2. Like one of the things that they showed, it's for a split second in there, is that the Red Dead feature of being able to slow time is in this game, and you can actually target areas like in Red Dead where you can like shoot the head or the arms or like shoot certain spots. They've added that to Red Dead.
It's funny that that's a Red Dead
considering.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, but when you're talking about Rockstar,
right?
It's a Rockstar, like
it's done the Rockstar way that Red Dead.
Yeah,
did.
Fallout's done that before.
I remember like the Matrix video game on like
that
PlayStation OG, like
also Max Payne. Dude,
oh, that's
slow-mo and Max Payne.
That is the slow.
Wait, wasn't that
also
Rockstar?
That was Rockstar?
I was about to, or was that Naughty Dog?
No, it was Rockstar.
Okay,
yeah, that was Rockstar. So, I mean, that's the thing is, I think it looks good. Apparently, they've studied Miami. They've literally talked to. That was the thing.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, that is the thing. It looks like that. It feels like that to the point that they apparently interviewed gangs, all this stuff. Like everybody was worried that the game was going to go soft.
Oh, dude.
It did not look like they're going soft.
You would know. That every gang would love to do that interview. They don't even care if they get caught or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't care. They're like, GTA6? Hell yeah. Interview me. I'll show you everything. I'll murder a dude right in front of you right now. They would love that.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In GTA 6.
In GTA 6, of course.
A video game.
In a video game.
Yeah.
It is one of those things where like I was honestly nervous. It looks really good.
Was it actual gameplay footage?
A bunch.
So you saw like the HUD, you saw
1000%,
like them changing weapons, and they're okay. Because I didn't actually watch. I've seen clips.
No,
but that's what I was like when I think about what I like in a video game. I need to see gameplay, not their like fluffed.
I'm so right there with you.
You know what I mean?
I'm 100% with you.
Yeah, because they'll add these like fluff videos and they'll be like, okay, well, that's not the actual gameplay. I want to watch this dude driving through town in a tank shooting backwards.
Right.
For me to understand how
it is clear that is happening in this game.
Yeah.
But one of the big things they focused on was like NPCs being a lot more interactive, and like there's a lot of them showing like they were just like, look, like this is legit. You're going to be committing crimes.
Yeah.
Like we are focusing on that. It was a lot of, there's a whole like bandana mechanic. They were showing like the wheel, same as GTA, Red Dead, all that. Like you put on the bandana, you go into a shop. Like it showed them like they're in the car, they pull on the bandanas, they hop out. Like there's people standing outside like smoking cigarettes and shit. They're like, oh God, this place is about to get. Yeah, it's not shiesties. It's actual old school bandanas. But
that was just me being white.
Yeah.
And trying
there was the whole shiesty thing. I would not be surprised if they are in this game. But the whole bandana thing's in there. You're literally going in like there's people like they're showing the characters, robbing places and doing stick ups but then like higher end crime. Well, literally, this is a stick up. I mean, but really, like that's kind of how they painted it of like robbing. They were like robbing convenience stores and stuff. Apparently you're starting out in this game like small crime and you're working up to being the big time criminal.
Right.
It shows like actual mission stuff, which looked really good. It shows a lot of vehicle things and like shooting wheels out of tires and like cop cars or wheels out of tires. That doesn't make sense. shooting the wheels on cars
out of tires.
Yes. Well, I mean,
that's
technically,
like shooting them off cars.
Yeah, shooting off.
Yeah.
But like shooting out tires
off wheels.
Tires off of wheels.
Whatever.
There we go. Yeah. But in like cop cars, like flipping and rolling in realistic ways where like they're mid turn and you're shooting out the tire and the cop car goes flying and basically like having tons of cops chase them. But then it shows like full blown scuba diving, like under the water scubaing. Scuba. Wait, what is it? Scuba. It shows
that sound. Sorry.
Yeah,
very familiar.
It's the meme. Well, we just saw the meme like 5 seconds ago.
Right.
But
Yeah,
right.
No, I'm thinking back to like Kyle Gaza.
Yeah. Well, there was Scuba Steve too, but yes, that does sound familiar. Yeah, so it showed them like scuba diving. It shows like playing basketball, weightlifting, all those things. So apparently, there's a whole mechanic in the game Rockstar has talked about where you, if you are just like eating like a fatty and not working out and stuff, your character will become fat.
One of the old games had that. Los Santos.
Yeah, and like
it was so funny because that was the first time they did that. But it was like you could gain a bunch of weight and then you could go to the gym
and work it off.
For like
so
5
like if
minutes.
you're eating super unhealthy and all this stuff, your character's gonna get fat. Apparently there's like a lot more intricate, kind of like how Red Dead was, where you're hiding like your weapons and stuff like potentially in a trunk. So it's like you're not gonna be able to weigh yourself down with like a ton of like guns. It showed like the chick, she's carrying like a bag, like she's robbing somewhere, and so like she's got a shotgun, so she's literally like single-handedly cocking the shotgun and then like firing and cocking it again, like all single-handed. Just there's a lot of,
I do worry about it being too realistic,
right,
where it's not fun. I saw there was talk about there's like a whole social media platform.
There's this built-in social media. I'm sure that there's a level of which you can or cannot get with it.
Because what makes Grand Theft Auto fun, and let's be real with everybody, it's murder sprees.
Right.
Like I don't want to feel like, oh, I have a shotgun with 5 shells. And I can't go on a murder spree. Like
I want to hide a rocket launcher up my butt so that I can pull it out and blow up cops.
Yeah, they
in the game.
In the game,
right?
Yeah, they didn't fully get into all of that. I am curious. They said that they're doing more of these events. This is not the first one.
Okay, yeah, I saw that too.
So there will be more. They're going to get into more of the. But that's the thing is, this is the first real. Outside of just a cinematic trailer, this is the first gameplay we've seen that wasn't a leak. And luckily, it looks good. It looks pretty impressive, which means that a lot of the things from the leaks are also, because they line up with this, are probably true, which is that you can even like surf and do all these just other ridiculous things.
Nice.
They showed like a lot of the water effects. That the lighting and stuff in this game looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks like they're sticking to the roots. People are just, like I said, committing crimes and swearing and doing crazy stuff. Like we're hoping that was the biggest thing, is everybody's worry was that this wasn't going to feel like GTA. They were going to go soft. I didn't get that impression in this. You're playing 2 characters. You're just kind of this like white dude and then a Latino chick with a fat ass, which
and I think I heard the story is kind of, it's like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of situation, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the last game was interesting. You played 3 different characters that were 3 very like not involved with each other, very different, but it'll be kind of cool to see 2 characters that kind of circle around each other a little more than in the previous game. Because I mean, that was fun because you can, each one of my characters was wildly different.
Right.
Yeah.
And this seems like it won't be quite like that.
I think that they will have some differences, but it will be interesting because they're more of like a partnership. They're a couple.
Yeah.
And I even saw some people speculating, because there's like a whole romance aspect in Red Dead 2. Where he has like a love interest, and there's some line in there about like in another life we'll make it together and all this stuff. And people are talking about like wondering if this is actually like an in-universe, like this is actually the character from Red Dead 2 and the woman that was in there as well. And it's like them finally becoming, in another life. I was like, that's kind of cool, actually. That
could be pretty cool.
Yeah, but I like what I saw. It seems really cool. A lot of eccentric, interesting characters. It looks pretty solid. So
when I heard the map's gonna be insanely big,
yeah, it probably
like
will
quadruple the size of GTA 5.
Wow,
and I was like, Phew.
That big.
I don't. They're gonna have to do something for like a fast traveling. I mean, I guess they normally do, but if it's because I remember Grand Theft Auto 5 being pretty crazy, where it's like, okay, I need to jump in a helicopter to get all the way across the map, and it still took like 5 minutes.
So in this as well, it did show from the last game, it has like the when you're switching characters, it does like the aerial view, moves over, and you go to where the other character is. Like it did it in the middle of someone like skydiving off of or like base jumping off of a building, basically, and like went to the other character, and he was just like chilling with his homie, like drinking beers, and then she's like skydiving off the top of a building or whatever. So I mean, I'm interested. I'm excited for this game.
I mean, we've all been waiting for this game for a long ass time.
This way, it's been so long. The last game that came out was before I was a father, and I remember it was the year that my daughter was born. I was trying to play through it as fast as humanly possible before we had her. I was like, I need to hurry up and beat it because I'm not going to be able to play games after that. So, and that was over 12 years ago.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've literally never played a GTA game.
That's insane. Never. Do you think you'll play this one when it comes to PC?
You've never played any Grand Theft Auto.
Dig in. I feel like you would like it.
Look, I commit crimes in my regular.
Oh my God.
Says the Fed.
Exactly. I'm committing war crimes in my own state.
Exactly. There you go. In the game.
Yeah. No, it's never really. I've never seen the appeal. Like, I don't know. I just kill people in real life.
I'm flabbergasted, dude. I can't. I didn't know you'd never played any of them.
I didn't either.
I think it's probably the fact that there's not like some interesting universe that it's in. It's like real life. Like,
but I mean, that's what kind of makes it interesting because it's like you can do whatever. Like
you can do whatever. I
used to literally just drive circles, shooting with a tank in my tank, shooting backwards, so I get a little speed boost. Just driving through town, just rolling over everything. You can't do that in any other game.
Right.
You can do that in like Battlefield 6.
I mean, it's kind of
but not in the real, like not in a real world situation
in the middle of Miami.
Right.
Well, not in Miami, but you can do it in like war zones.
Yeah, while you're getting shot at by everybody else, it's very different.
Other people.
Right.
And that's not the same.
Yeah, I'm curious how it shakes out. I will be watching it. I'll actually. This is a heads up for what my plan is here. Is
the show is canceled.
This show
starting November, whenever this game comes out.
Well, no. So there's a lot brewing about potentially adding games to Criticless, hopefully sooner than later. We want to, as that is being discussed, YouTube doesn't, and the algorithm doesn't like running like video game stuff on a movie channel like what we have. So we did build we have a gaming channel set up. It's Criticless Cast Gaming, or Criticless Gaming actually is what it is. The channel is there. Criticless Gaming is there. I am going to start growing it over the next 6 months. The goal is before February to get us monetized and grow that channel. So there is a Criticless Gaming channel. Be on the lookout for it. I'm going to start streaming to that. Chris has built me a PC actually, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring it tonight.
Yeah,
but Microsoft is being
lame,
dickbags.
Yeah,
big Microsoft.
Yeah.
No worries. But so with all of that brewing, I'll probably like some of the new games coming out, different things I'll be streaming. I already stream games some with the G&G crew, so I'll actually be streaming my aspect of things, and we're gonna try and the goal is to grow that channel in the next 6 months before February, because that's when YouTube changes everything. So I'm trying to beat them to the punch and get the channel monetized before Google changes everything.
Yeah.
So basically, for those that didn't know, and for those looking to start a YouTube channel or that is currently growing a YouTube channel, in February, YouTube is changing all the requirements and basically doubling all of the requirements to get monetized, starting in February. So it's like instead of like 500 subs, it's 1,000, which is a lot harder to get to. And it's hard to grow a new channel anyways. I mean, it's harder than one might expect. So we're going to be growing that channel, and I'm going to be working on it over the next little bit. So we'll see what happens with that. But
it was a 5080, Sean.
Oh yeah, you telling Sean what we put in it? Yeah, it's 5080. Yeah. Not the new one that has all the AI stuff in it.
No, it
was the one before that.
Motherboard, the BIOS does have some option for AI that I saw in there.
Really?
Be fresh.
Yeah,
I'm
suspicious.
an old man when it comes to AI.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
into things. I don't want that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. See, all right. So we got Sean's got a 5080.
Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna have 5080. That was kind of right at that line of like before they really jump up and you're getting into the really new stuff and like where it's just more juice than I think I'll need for a little while. So.
Thanks, Life on Marshmallow. That is the channel.
Yes, that is the channel. Thanks for sharing that, brother. And we do need to get to some supers real quick before we also start digging into this movie and everything else. We do have Eric Stratton for $10 and says, thanks for the cool review of North by Northwest last week. You're welcome, brother. I worry now that the beautiful sets, wardrobe, and classic cars in The Thin Man will be worse sadness of lost stuff. You're a righteous dude. Thank you, man. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for the super. Thanks for the 10. And yeah, that was an interesting thing, Matt, because last week we reviewed North by Northwest.
Yeah.
And Eric had super chatted, was wanting us to do it. And we were kind of just shocked at how pretty all of the environments were, like just the hotels, the houses, everything was just stained wood and very elaborate and nice and not so brutalistic. And it was just watching it, you're just like, man, how we fallen. Like,
oh yeah, I follow several like people that talk about how we've just de-evolving like from beauty,
right?
Because everything used to be so meticulous and beautiful in architecture and design, and then it's all becoming extreme. Like, look at our vehicles.
Right.
Almost everything looks the same.
All the cars are the same. Like the most popular color is gray for a car. Like it's just everything is boring and bland. And I am interested to see The Thin Man. I was not able to push on Monday Hangover this week. And it looks like probably not even next week for doing The Thin Man. So like I said, either this channel or that one, somebody's going to be talking about The Thin Man. I know you're excited about it, dude. But thanks for the 10 for brother. And Thundarius5 says Batman Nightfall Part 1 was awesome. Mutiny was a fun watch. Motor City pissed me off. Actually pissed me the fuck off. And I wrote my longest review on Criticless ever for it. So
nice.
That doesn't surprise me. I heard that Motor City has like no dialogue. Apparently.
Yeah, it's one of those movies where they tell like there's limited dialogue.
Yeah. Very limited dialogue on that. So I was less excited to see Motor City. I don't know. Have you guys heard about Batman Nightfall?
I've heard people talking about it, but I don't know much about it.
So,
nothing.
I'll say, if you're not familiar, over the past, it's been a while now, DC has been putting out phenomenal animated movies.
Yeah.
Like, they're all really good. Some of them are rated R. Like, a lot of them are on Max, with Warner owning that.
They've been good for a while. That's been their like peak content of what they do is the animated stuff is always so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. And so Batman Nightfall, unfortunately, is not free anywhere currently, but it launched Tuesday night or Monday night.
Is it in theater or just?
No.
No.
It's like an hour and 12 minutes or something. It's not super long.
That's perfect.
So if you're a pirate, I'm sure you can find it pretty quickly. If you're not, then it's going to run you like $19. There's going to be 2 or 3 parts. Chat, let us know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
2 or 3 parts to this thing, but it follows the Nightfall arc, which is notoriously the one where Batman gets his back broke by Bane.
Oh yeah.
It is going very comic accurate with it, with like the Batman suits and everything. It is getting rave reviews.
Yeah. And it is animated.
It is an animated movie. Let's see. Actually, searching right now on Criticless.
Speaking of Batman, I saw Robert Pattinson said after the next movie he's done.
Oh, after 3?
No, after 2.
No way.
Yeah, I saw. I'm hoping
a trilogy.
I'm hoping it is a trilogy because I want a trilogy.
There's no
I'm
way.
gonna hold my hopes until after I see 2.
I mean, they've waited so long.
Yeah.
To make the second one.
Right.
It's been way
You
too
two
long.
still need to watch Penguin. It's one of the best shows that's come out in the past like 10 years.
Half of it.
Is that
What?
The
If you didn't like it, you're like one of the only people on the planet that did not like that
kind of
show.
boring about halfway through.
What?
I was like, meh.
No, it is phenomenal from start. There clearly wasn't enough dragons for Matt to entertain.
I'm just saying it wasn't that entertaining.
No,
I
you're
don't know.
taking these nuts.
Like the penguin, you're like, oh, I feel bad for the penguin and all this stuff. And I'm just like, why? He's
be the
mobster.
only human that I have heard not like rave about that show.
I'm just telling you.
This is the most. All right, guys.
Hold on, let me pull it up on Criticless.
Having
Let's put it up on Criticless and see.
It's like 100% on Criticless.
I don't believe it.
When I talk about Matt having terrible opinions, this is a prime example. It is okay. Yes, JJ. As JJ says, Penguin is a masterpiece.
Only at 91%.
Not only at 90, and I bet there's a lot of reviews too.
Yeah, 148.
Yeah, 148.
See,
reviews.
only it's not 100%.
Astronomically high. Sweet Potato Night, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Yes, exactly, Milky. Only gays don't like Penguin, man.
What against gays? Huh?
Nothing. He's just saying you are gay, whether good or bad. You know, it's just.
Guess I'm not gonna like it.
It is fantastic. Like to the point in which people that don't like the Batman really like Penguin.
Yeah,
it is very, very good. So I am curious. I have not heard anything about him saying he's not doing a third film.
I mean, they're taking so long. I can't blame them.
Well, he's going to be about 80 years old by the time.
by the time they're done with this trilogy, they can do Old Man Batman and then do Batman Begins, and he can be Old Man
Not
Batman.
Batman Begins, Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
Yes,
You're
Batman
right.
Beyond. Yeah, you are not entirely wrong about that.
Well, he's done movies. That's what's like.
No, that's the thing. It's not him. It's not Robert Pattinson. It's Matt Reeves or Warner Brothers or whoever.
Oh, you mean that's holding it up?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
No, well, yeah, I think it's more of Matt Reeves, and like the writing of this movie, which also he got caught in the middle of like the WB shakeup where they brought James Gunn on. And like him building out his DC, and like I have a feeling James Gunn probably played a role in this movie taking so long.
Probably.
Which like the gun has jammed, guys. We've been saying that for a while.
Oh, he's done.
Are we watching Lanterns? Are you two watching Lanterns?
Actually, yes.
I've heard great things about it, but I have not seen it. I should watch.
What do you think, Blaine?
It's not that good.
Really?
I think it's okay.
Dude,
I think
the critics are raving.
Nah, the critics are dumb. I mean, it could get better. That's where I'm like, it's fine right now.
Our
and
community despises it.
Well, that's because
that's our community. And
yeah.
Well,
right.
There is somebody who enjoys it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Banjo likes it.
Exactly. Yeah, it was Banjo.
No one trusts Banjo though. I mean, it's Banjo, you know. But so
European
currently on Criticless, and I can share it. Speaking of the gun jamming, on Criticless right now. Lanterns is at a 43%. I have my score at a 52.
Yeah.
That is between the first two episodes.
Yeah.
I would also put it somewhere in the 50% currently.
Yes.
It's not enough Lanterns doing lantern things.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
This is, and the problem is that, so the issue here is a couple things. One of which, they really hurt themselves by doing a lecture about white men in episode 2. That fucked them 6 ways to Sunday. But this is a Damon Lindelof show.
They ruin everything.
Right. That's the worst. That is
Even
exactly what a Mexican like you would say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Don't let it out.
No, it is. I don't hate it as much as most. I'm more so just kind of unimpressed, I guess is the best way to put it.
It looks real boring. I've only seen shorts, but every short is just like
boring.
Hal being
an asshole.
Dude, yeah, and
Jon Stewart also being an asshole.
Beyond the like acceptable range of being an asshole. It's not just like kind of like a fun, playful kind of thing. It's like, no, like you're literally standing up in front of a room full of people and like some police. I haven't seen it, but some like the chief of police or sheriff or whatever is like saying something, and you're like saying dumb shit constantly through it.
Bro,
I'm just like,
the dialogue in this show is bad.
Yeah.
And the critics are acting like it's the second coming of Christ.
Holy moly.
It's not good. As far as the writing, I will say the show absolutely disrespects these two characters. 1000%.
Okay.
It shits on Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. It does not respect them. It is a modern subversion. That being said, I don't hate the show. I don't think the show is necessarily terribly written, but I also don't necessarily, I definitely don't love it. And I'm just kind of like, Like it is a poor copy of True Detective in Yellowstone, and it is also a poor adaptation of Green Lanterns.
Yeah. Well, also I saw, again, this is only through shorts. I've not sought this out in any way. Sinestro was fucking.
He's just an old man.
He's just a gumpy. He looks more flumpy than I do.
Well, he's been in prison, and you only see him for like a minute.
He looks
so whatever you saw of him, it is nothing.
You look like you put red paint on my uncle.
Yes,
that's it.
Yes, and that's exactly what he looks like. I mean, they don't show him in any other way. Yeah. That being said, the scene leaning, the little bit leaning up to that, the most like cosmic Green Lantern-y stuff that we got in the show looked really good. It's Green Lantern flying through space, and I was like, yeah, that's what Green Lantern's supposed to do, is fly through space. Like,
you're such a simple creature.
I am so simple. Fly through space. We fly space. Yeah, that was literally me. And that's probably more indicative of how much they failed this show, is that you took the space cops, made them douchebags, made them hate each other, and put them on Earth.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, I'm curious to see, because this is all tied in with Gunn's verse, and we have that other Green Lantern, right? I don't remember his name, but the bolt
he's
cut.
in this. Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner. And so
yes,
it's interesting because they're talking about like, oh, he's my replacement. Oh, there can only be one lantern, except Guy Gardner is here.
Right.
Like I was thinking about that.
There's a lot of conflicting messaging going on in this show.
Yeah.
Also, though, it does take place in multiple time periods, so there's that as well.
Sure.
They're really ripping off True Detective big time.
Yeah, this is
big time. It's a cheap rip off of True Detective.
Gotcha.
So it has its issues. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. I think that it is currently mediocre. But I am also kind of intrigued about where it's going, which is a weird thing. It could be better.
Could like take off.
Be terrible.
Dude, if it takes 3 episodes to get where you're going, you're doing
but they're
something
doing
wrong.
but you got to think about it. They're treating this like a detective show. Like you're talking like True Detective. And True Detective takes 5 or 6 episodes before you like really start digging and diving into the mystery of things and getting into like what's actually happening. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to set up the relationship and the background.
Yeah.
For it seems like a bunch of characters.
Yeah.
But then like there is just some like really shitty, stupid writing. For example, second episode, he's going back and forth through a metal detector. He's holding a crowbar. I repeat, he is holding a crowbar made of metal.
Tire iron.
Then a tire iron. He decides to rip off the front bumper of his car with the tire iron to walk that through the metal detector to set the metal detector off.
Okay, so we talked about this previous with other things where we try to like rationalize things,
right?
And wave it away.
Yeah.
My only theory was not that he's that dumb, but that he was tryire to see if like
what would
plastic would set it off.
Maybe.
And so he was like, okay, metal didn't work. I'm gonna tear, because he easily with the tire iron tears off the grill, which are plastic,
right?
And walked it through.
It doesn't make sense, and they don't explain it.
No. They come back because he's trying to figure out why the metal detectors don't work.
Yes. So there's some.
This is what the lanterns are doing.
Yes.
We're solving the mystery of the broken metal.
No, it's tied into why 5 aliens were murdered on a football field.
Yes.
But so it's tied into it ties in.
It does tie in, but also, like Chris said, this is what you have the Green Lanterns doing. Yeah. The guys who solve giant crimes in space are in, as Thundarius said, are in buttfuck Nebraska, walking the front pieces of cars through metal detectors.
Yeah, I mean, apparently.
The question is
cinema.
No, yeah.
Just
the absolute cinema. No,
cinema.
It's just James Gunn.
Yeah.
James Gunn. I have never lost faith in a person, I think, to the degree in which I have lost faith in James Gunn. Like, there was a time where I was like,
you were raving.
I used to
because he used to be. He used to have
Guardians of the Galaxy.
A good time.
Yeah,
of course.
He did great. He had done some. I love Slither. I love the weird shit he used to put out. Like, the first 2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I love, like, I defended him when people were still shitting on him, and now we're at a point where I'm like, no, y'all just go ahead, shit on him. Like, I saw Peacemaker 2. It made me want to freaking Minecraft myself. Like,
was it that bad?
It's horrendous.
I need to watch it.
It's just dude.
We stopped halfway. So Penguin, we just kind of fell off. Not that it's bad necessarily. We just fell off.
Right.
Peacemaker, we fell off because we were like, this is bad. We didn't even get to like the worst part. Apparently, we were just like, this is bad.
Peacemaker's bad. The finale of Peacemaker, which James Gunn acted like was amazing, was one of the worst hours of TV I've ever seen.
Jeez.
Ever seen.
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I need to watch this second season.
Well, there's dicks, so
when
in like the first episode, so you don't have to wait long. There's also dicks and lanterns, so
yeah,
really
unnecessarily dead flaccid wieners.
Dead flaccid wieners.
Flaccid wieners
Doesn't get it. The worst
That's
kind of
my
dick.
kink.
You're speaking.
Necrophilia has popped into the chat.
Yeah, it is.
So Supergirl flopped. One of the biggest flops today.
One of the biggest flops ever.
Speaking of dicks.
Yes.
And then next is Clayface, right? That's his next movie. He didn't direct it.
No.
What's his next movie he's directing?
Superman. They just finished
Super Guys
Man of Tomorrow. Man of
Dudes.
Yeah. Justice Gang is what they call themselves.
Are you?
I'm not joking. I am being serious.
No. The movie's actually called the Justice Gang. Yes, but the movie's actually called the Men of Tomorrow or whatever.
Man of Tomorrow is the name of the movie, but they are called the Justice Gang currently.
But they haven't settled on a real title yet.
All right.
Yeah.
This is coming from me. That's the gayest thing I've heard in a hot minute. The Justice Gang?
Yeah. The Justice
Well, to
Gang.
be fair, half of the gang doesn't like that name.
Yes, that is
good.
true.
They should.
don't.
Look, if you're going to do the only gang that is in my mind that is legit a gang, Apple Dumpling Gang.
Of course.
They're fucking the bomb.
Matt, of course, does not know the.
I have no idea.
Knots,
Yeah.
Tim Conway.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? The Apple Dumpling Gang?
Are you making
I
this
know.
up?
Chris is about to start talking about the ghost of Mr. Chicken up in here. Don't make him.
Don't make me talk about the Ghost of Mr. Chicken. No,
I'm scared.
Apple Dumpling Gang. Good movie. Check
That's
it out.
a good gang.
Watch.
But the Justice Gang, not good. It is. It's not great. It's James Gunn screwing up. This show's not very good. Everybody's kind of talking about it right now.
He's been huffing his own farts for too long.
1,000%.
Nobody's checked the fart intake.
Yes.
It's
So
too much.
how involved is he in Lanterns? Do you know?
He's involved.
Like directing? Because I mean, obviously, I heard in Supergirl, it felt like he was very involved, but even though he wasn't.
Supergirl was a very shitty James Gunn movie. I will say this, and it's part of why I don't say that I'm saying that I don't hate Lanterns, is it feels like the least James Gunn thing currently in the James Gunn universe. That also being said, still not very good, but the critics are acting like it's great.
Yeah.
It is doing decent numbers right now. If episode 3 does not turn things around drastically and actually make things happen, this show's not going to do well. They have currently, Green Lantern is known for building the lantern constructs, with their rings.
Yeah.
We have had 3 constructs.
Yeah.
A bird.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Orb.
Yeah.
And a can opener. Or bottle opener.
Opener.
A bottle opener. Those are the 3 constructs that we've gotten in the first 2 episodes of a Green Lantern show.
Yeah.
And 2 out of the 3 were a joke and 1 was an accident.
Yes.
Riveting,
Yeah.
Riveting.
It really makes you go, Green Lanterns are really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me really sad for when we had the Green Lantern movie and he made a big Gatling gun.
Wait, I just saw a funny.
That sounds like there's more Green Lantern happening in, what was that one? Bowl cut guy?
Yeah.
He was in a non-Green Lantern movie.
Right.
What was that?
Superman.
Was it Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I haven't even seen
With
Superman.
Justice Gang.
He's the one
came out
calling
with
it the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
Guy Gardner, he's the current DC Green Lantern. Now,
so there was
the other
more
thing
in
here,
that in the Superman movie than there is in the actual show for Green Lantern.
1,000%.
Wild.
Like, he constructs a giant baseball bat and beats the shit out of an alien in Superman.
I need to watch Superman.
Yeah,
you know this and you haven't seen Superman.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I didn't know this.
You
I
did.
didn't know
You
that.
literally
He
said
knew about Green
Most of
Lantern being in it, just not
Well,
about the
yeah.
constructs. And stuff.
No, I had no idea Green Lantern was in Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Literally had never.
But you knew of Green Lantern.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't know what it was in though, because I have been off the
Yeah.
train for
Right. You kind of checked out a little bit.
superhero movies.
Yeah.
Haven't been doing it for.
And it's not time to hop back in.
It is
not really. I mean, I
Well,
heard
no, there's
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man.
good.
Spider-Man's doing
Oh, true. I
like going to be one of the highest grossing movies ever made.
I will.
currently.
Well, until Avengers comes
Doomsday until Doomsday's. We'll see. Yeah, Doomsday's probably going to do numbers.
Doomsdays.
Yes.
Doomsday?
How many Doomsdays are there?
One.
You guys that knows about Doomsdays?
I would love for him to. Oh, never mind. That's a
Tangent.
total tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about who actually Doctor Doom is, because people are saying that it's not RDJ.
I think it's your mom.
Yeah, mom.
Yeah. So just for context here, because I saw I just pulled up the comment by Round Triangles, but people are very split on Superman. Currently within Criticless, Superman is at a 51% by 490 reviews. If you've seen Superman, you haven't reviewed it, go review it. We're about to cross 500 reviews on
Yeah.
this. It is currently, I think, our highest reviewed movie in the
I
app.
think you're right there.
moly.
You gotta
Yeah.
check Barbie. Barbie was really highly rated.
Not it was
Reviewed.
not rated. It's
Not
terribly
highly rated. Highly reviewed.
Yeah, no.
Then Oppenheimer.
Barbie is only
Barbie
98 people.
Oh,
It's not many. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
So
How times have changed.
which also, just for some context here, Barbie is at 50%. Superman is at 51. If that doesn't tell you how divisive this Superman movie is, I don't know what is.
I
Now-
did enjoy Barbie.
What?
Don't say that in
Yeah,
public. Don't
was-
admit that.
That was a bad movie.
They're gonna really believe you're gay.
I mean,
Well, he's not hiding that.
that's fair. Just because Ryan Gosling is the best part of the
He is
movie.
the only good part of that movie.
It's great.
Yeah, that's
His
fair.
part in that is great.
Why are you gay?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
that's the
that's
answer to that question.
Listen, he's gonna be Ghost Rider. I'm excited
Dude,
about
I'm
that.
so
I'm
pumped for it,
excited.
guys. I'm worried about Sean Levy
I know.
directing it, but
I know.
I like if he's not pulling, because the thing is, my counter argument is that he doesn't have all the member berries he can pull from, which he had to do with Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds to deal with. I'm hoping Sean Levy can just do his thing and tell a good story.
I hope it's good. I hope it is. But and I mean, I gave Superman a 66. I've seen it twice. I don't hate it like a lot of people do, but like it is absolutely not what I wanted from a Superman movie. And I adore Man of Steel. Man of
Fantastic
Steel
movie.
is a fantastic film.
That's
Screw you, Jeremy
revolutionary.
Griggs. It is a masterpiece. I love it. It literally named my son Clark because of that movie. I love
Holy
Man
moly.
of Steel. Yeah, I love it. And I'm not like a massive Superman fan. I love Man of Steel. But I realize there's some issues here and there, but either way, I don't care about them. It's just
Are there?
No, well, I don't. They're not issues for me, but I understand why people have them. The big one, Paul can't. I can't stand that he let himself die in a tornado. Like it's just whatever.
But it made sense.
It worked for the film and it worked for the DC that Zack Snyder was building. I agree, Matt. But also I get why people have beef with it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So and yes, completely agree in period. And gets me in my feels. That movie, it has the score for that movie.
It's good.
Is a masterpiece. Every time I hear the Superman score, that is like that Superman, I literally get cold chills. Like I almost cry hearing that score.
Yeah.
It's that good to me.
Heart
Yeah,
nips
just-
every time.
Yeah, hard nips.
Yeah.
The just full
what gets me.
pokies. Like I could get out of a speeding
Yeah.
ticket kind of a
Little
nipple.
tingles in the back of your
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
That's how
I
good
know what
it
we're
is.
talking about.
And I agree with Thundarius. It is also my favorite Superman movie.
Well, hands down.
Yeah.
Okay. Outside of Man of Steel, are there any really great Superman movies?
Yeah,
Keith,
the
I like-
first, the Superman
the OG.
movie.
Is it great though?
A lot of people think it is. I am not going to comment on that.
I did not grow up watching the movie, and I watched it for the first time like last year.
Okay.
Did grow up watching it, and it was good. Like it's fun.
I think comparing it to
enjoy it.
all the things we've had to put up with Superman nowadays, watching that one, you're like, yes, and he's the all-American like Superman. Because I have beefs with Man of Steel. Don't get me wrong, the portrayal of
he's not the true blue like Boy Scout Superman, similar to like how Captain America is portrayed, because they are very kind of tangential characters. I will say, as far as the best Superman thing that I grew up watching constantly, was Lois and Clark. I watched every episode of that show.
With Kane?
Yes, with Dean Kane. Yeah. Fan of the Community.
The Kanester?
Yeah, he's actually been on Bro Science. Believe it or not.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys famous.
If they're more involved, you know,
right.
Maybe meet him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care, but it's cool. It's cool. I don't know that I would really have any kind of conversation. I would just like to know
He's a cool dude.
What's his favorite taco. Or,
right.
You know.
Yeah, I'm sure he would answer. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think we need to review this movie, though. We've done what we usually do and gone absolutely off the rails.
You broke your promise, Blaine.
You've heard us ranting. This is what we used to do, though.
If we did,
this is what our channel used to. Our podcast was.
Yeah.
We would just evolve into a flowing discussion of wherever we were going.
We do a lot less of that than we used to, for sure. I've kept it more structured-ish than we used to. But we're going to go ahead, because we actually are going to do a spoiler-free review for the movie that we're going to be talking about, Lucky Number Slevin, so we can run the Humpy Ladies and actually mean it. Yeah, there's multiple Humpy Ladies in that video. So, all right. Lucky Number Slevin. Here, I said it at the start of the show. Let me say it again. If you did not review Lucky Number Slevin, watch it and review it. But most importantly, watch it. If you have never seen this film, I implore you to watch this movie. I love it. I pushed for us to review it last week. This is one of my favorites. I am not going to lie, though. I put it in my review. I was worried. I have not seen this movie in probably 15 years. At least.
Wow.
I don't rewatch a lot of movies anymore. I used to back then. I've seen this movie many times, but it has been so long that I was like, I think this is what's going to happen. Like, I'm pretty sure this is where it's headed. But for me, and I'm curious where y'all will sit, because y'all had seen it before. I was worried because some of these, like, for example, like Man on Fire or something, we've reviewed some of the movies from this time period. A lot of them look and feel like you're like, I know exactly when this movie was released.
Sure.
This movie aged way better than I was expecting, personally. I was actually shocked at how few issues I had with this movie and how well it aged and held up currently. There was a lot of certain cinematic and filming like styles. There was aesthetics that were happening during this time, but this movie was taking a kind of an artistic approach that allowed them to kind of circumnavigate the time with how things were filmed. Like I mentioned with Man on Fire, like there was a lot of color gradients that were used at the time. There was a lot of cinematic techniques, as like fast, quick cuts that come across certain ways, and weird camera angles and things that were done at the time that I don't think are done in this movie as much, because this movie was trying to give you a certain aesthetic and a certain vibe. It's pulling on almost, I would say, like early Tarantino. It was pulling on, there's a lot of movies I reference in my review for this, which we can talk about in a bit, but this movie is just cool.
Also Guy Ritchie.
It is very Guy Ritchie. That's what I was going to say.
Super Guy Ritchie.
Yes, it is very Guy Ritchie.
But it's not like overly Guy Ritchie.
No.
You know, it's like you can just tell there's like nods.
Yes.
For sure. To Guy Ritchie.
There's a nod.
Not an attempt to be Guy Ritchie.
What's crazy, and we did not do intentionally.
Right?
Yeah.
100%. Dude, I was like, Blaine's a fucking genius. Big brain, like lining this up a week after North by Northwest.
The timing was brilliant.
Crazy.
This movie literally talks about the movie that we reviewed last week. This movie is a direct parallel to the movie that we reviewed last week. And as much as I would like for everyone to call me a complete and total genius, this was an absolute accident.
Yeah.
You know, call it coincidence, call it providence, call it whatever you want. It was perfect timing.
It is.
For this movie,
For sure.
and juxtaposing it next to North by
That
Northwest.
is literally This is for Sydney.
Mhm.
The fourth time you've said
Juxtaposed. You're welcome.
Yeah.
She hates when I reuse words.
I love it. I know. She gives you a hard time.
And Chris is here
All
counting.
the
You're like, that was a big word. How many times you said that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not like normal vernacular.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, when you think about a big word,
Juxtaposed.
yeah, you know what I
It's
like
in
to
the universe.
It's out there. It's in the ether. What I like to do is when I big brain a word, I'm like, I'm going to say it a few times so that for all of the people in the chat that might want to use this in the future, I'm going to continue to give them context so that then they might be so further inclined as to use said word in their vernacular going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love it. Sorry, I like derailed this whole
You
thing.
did.
But it was it's just good. I like it. I enjoy it. And this movie. Fantastic.
It's great.
So good.
When was the last time you watched it?
Really, honestly, not that long ago. I swear to God. Okay, so I'm getting movies mixed up because there's a lot of these group of movies during this time period that are really good.
Yes.
And I think I get them mixed up. So the one...
It was peak indie cinema.
Right.
During this time. Like absolute peak.
Yeah. And I think I'm getting it confused because time means nothing to me.
Yeah.
I know that we did... I can't remember if we did this on the podcast or if I'm remembering us doing...
Are you talking about Smoking Aces?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we did that a couple months ago.
No, even before that.
This is very
the same thing. We were doing Smoking Aces. I was like, we just did this 5 years ago.
Right. We have not. This is so all of the films that I referenced was Smoking Aces, Layer Cake, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Which we still haven't done.
We haven't done.
I want to do Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I want to do Salt and Sea.
Actually, next week is Salt and Sea. Guaranteed. We're definitely doing Salt and Sea next week.
Hell yeah.
Salt and Sea is next week because it's available. That's why I want to do it.
Yeah, I gotta do it while it's hot.
It's accessible and it has not been.
All right, y'all heard that?
Yeah, y'all
Salt and Sea. Get on it.
Yes, Salt and Sea next week. I've also said it on Main Event.
Okay.
I've also been because I accidentally said we were doing Salt and Sea this week on multiple places.
Yeah, good.
So
as we should.
Everyone's prepared.
I want to do it.
Yeah, but also I've been hyping up this movie because after I said it, the chat was like, "What are you talking about? We're doing Lucky Number Slevin." But so with this movie though, and honestly, it is also a good film in this realm. Like Salt and Sea fits in this theme
for sure
that we're currently in. Whatever that theme might be, it's a noir,
like 2000 crime noir.
Yeah. It's in that realm. So this noir month maybe, which is interesting.
It's not really noir. We can't call it noir.
Noir adjacent.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think Cave Titties will be in the chat.
He would be because that's what I was going to bring up with Cave Titties because he's our noir guy. I don't see him in the chat because he's on vacation.
I haven't seen him in a while.
He's vacationing.
Yeah. And see, JJ Happenstance knows what's up. Salt and Sea is amazing. I saw someone say that it was.
I'm worried y'all have overhyped it for me. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
He's never seen it.
You guys have been talking about this nonstop for years. So
we have been. We've been talking about it for like 15 years now.
Yeah, somebody last week did say it was boring.
I know.
And I could see Matt.
It might have been Jason Ellison.
If it's done artistically, I can see it being entertaining.
Yeah.
We'll find out next week. Tune in next week to see if I liked it or not.
It is if you were to take the overall vibe, aesthetic, everything from this movie, if you were to kind of make it less colorful and more noir, that is kind of in the same vein that Salt and Sea is. It is very much in this, but it's darker, it's grittier.
But it's a crime.
It is a crime thriller for sure.
Yeah, more cop based.
More cop based, more gritty.
I mean, I watch a lot of crime movies.
Yeah.
So.
It is more gritty than this is, less colorful, less vibrant.
All right.
This one is a little more.
Is it raining the whole time?
No, because it's in California, but it is kind of that like.
I was about to say California. You said raining or on fire.
Yeah.
Either water or fire. Either one.
Yeah, I was right. It was Jason Ellison. You're wrong, Jason. Everyone watch this and say that it's not boring. It is amazing. See, Odysseus says it too. It is amazing. You're alone on an island of sadness and depression. Yeah, it's great. I like it. But so back to Lucky Number Slevin.
Right.
Where do we sit with it? I dropped my review right when we were starting. I gave this a 94%.
Damn.
I quite literally, I was just sitting and I'm like, what are my complaints? And I'm like, I don't really have any. Like, I don't have any significant complaints. Like, the movie does what it set out to do. It even still aged well and worked well, even though I knew what was coming. It didn't feel too of the times. It kept me entertained. The cast is fantastic. All of the acting is so great. Lucy Liu is so fucking cute in this movie.
I will marry her right now. That character is my dream girl. She's 100%.
And when she filmed it, she was like 40 or 50 at the time. Like, she was older. Like, she wasn't young.
Age.
She's Asian.
Babies.
Yeah, apparently.
For sure.
She's so stinking cute in this movie.
Love her.
Just a super cute character. I saw some other reviews mention that. Josh Hartnett is always the man. I love him. He's great.
Yep.
He's just such a vibe. He's always good. He always shows up. Yeah. Bruce Willis is just here to just be
to be Bruce Willis. They could have put anybody in there.
You're right.
And they're like, no, Bruce, come on.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman, freaking Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
Like, there are even some secondary, like Stanley Tucci. Exactly. Stanley Tucci's in this. Like, there are people that show up in this movie and you're like, wait, hold on. Like, who's in this? Yeah. Like, it is, wait, who was it? Let's see if I can find him listed in here. There was somebody that I recognized that I was like, no way, I didn't know he was in this. He wasn't famous.
I think it was one of the Jewish guys.
It's one of
it's one of the two.
Yes, you were exactly right.
I agree. It's one of the Jewish bouncers.
Yep.
Or runners or whatever they're called.
What was his?
But he's definitely become.
He's very famous now.
Was it the mute one or the non?
No,
it was the non-mute one, and I'm trying to think of his name. I'm gonna find it.
Well, I won't say he's super famous, but he's a comedian. He's done a lot.
No, he's not a comedian actually.
He was did comedies, not a comedian. That's
not funny at all.
I'm pretty sure he was the bad guy in Ant-Man. The first one.
Yeah.
And I cannot think of his name for the life of me.
I've never known it.
Guys, chat, somebody help us. Was it Corey Stoll?
Somebody else look for it.
Corey Stoll? Or Stoll, or however you say his name.
I was living.
I think that's who it is. This movie's stacked. Absolutely stacked.
For sure.
It is, it looks great. It is such a vibe. It does exactly what it set out to do, and it does it very well. There's a mystery, there's twists, there's turns. I don't know how predictable or not they are for new viewers, but at the very least, you're gonna at least make it through about half the film wondering where it's headed.
I think if you don't know where it's going, you won't know where it's going.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I respect and I wish that I had the same mentality that knowing where it was going didn't take it away that you had, Blaine. But it definitely, like, knowing that this is spoiler free, but knowing the spoiler definitely took it away for me. I don't know why this movie is different from other ones. Like, I can watch Stores or Lord of the Rings or whatever. Like,
doesn't matter.
Great, right? But like,
this is surrounded around the mystery.
The hook
it is about the hook.
Like,
it is the film.
The big part of this movie.
And they do reveal the hook sooner than I remembered.
Yeah, because then they have to tie it all together.
They do. They spend quite a bit of time in this movie expressing what's going on. So for some context here, for those that haven't seen it, Slevin is a young man. He ends up, that's how we know his name. He is Slevin Kalevra, and he shows up, he's visiting a friend, and all of a sudden finds himself in a mistaken identity situation where everybody thinks he is his buddy. His buddy has made a lot of bad bets, and he is then wrapped up in having to pay off those bets, and everyone being like, we don't care if you're that guy or not. You got to pay these bets because
you're mistaken identity.
Yeah, you're on the hook.
Kind of
which
problem.
Is the thing with North by Northwest. And they literally reference North by Northwest in this movie and explain how he is literally having to go through what that character went through, which is very interesting because we just reviewed it.
Yeah.
Perfect back-to-back kind of connections of these.
That's why
episodes.
This is a scripted show.
Yeah. Totally
Everything that happens here.
Everything is scripted.
Blaine wrote this out.
Yeah, I wrote the whole script. You know, I plan it all out. I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
So then he basically, Lucy Liu apparently was 38. I thought she was older than that in this, but either way, she's our age now.
I mean,
she's so hot.
She did not look our age.
No, she looks.
I would still marry her today.
Dude, just a fox. She's just so cute in this. It's just a very well written, well executed character.
Yeah, because it's so like bubbly. And like lighthearted, but also fun because she's like investigating and doing all these things. You're like, this is so fun and cute.
Yeah.
It is a unexpected character for the rest of the film, and it works great.
Yeah. And it's such a stark difference, not to get political here, guys, but it's such a stark difference from females in entertainment these days, whether it's a movie or a video game.
She's not a freaking boss bitch.
No, just like be yourself, quirky.
Yeah.
Just be obsessed with fucking like true crime.
Right.
Which is funny because so many people are like that. And they're like acknowledging that, but you're right about the rest of it.
Well, that's modern film. Is like every woman is a man, actually. You didn't know that, but this is actually a dude. Like the most recent season of True Detective, one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, which the critics gave like 100 out of 100%. Both lead characters, we were watching it and I'm like, both of these characters are men. These are male written characters played by females, and it does not work. Like, it doesn't fucking work, and that's the problem, and is just infested modern film, is that they refuse to write women as women because they don't want them to appear as women.
Yeah.
Because apparently the left views women as weak, and so being that the left have commandeered all of media and they don't want to just actually give us genuine, real female characters, feminine characters.
Yeah,
they want to depict them all as men, and it's just kind of astounding at this point. And so it is, as Chris pointed, it's kind of jarring when you see an actual like cute, attractive, like appealing female character that is strong in her own way and smart and whatever.
I thought literally there was zero negative connotation with her character. Like there wasn't anything that was like, oh yeah, like I could dominate her, or I don't understand. I don't know the context for why they need to feel that they need to be aggressive in it in any way. It's just like she was a lovable character. I loved her. She was great.
Right.
I want to marry her, literally.
Right.
Like there's like what is there to dislike? Like,
right.
I have no idea. She was successful. She's a corner.
Right. She's
you can still be all these great things without having to like take on a role
to make her a man.
Yeah.
A forced role.
A forced role.
Just stop forcing things. Like stop raping me in the game.
Yes.
I don't. Can you even? I'm sorry.
Yeah. However,
just stop forcing things that don't need to be. I don't know. It just seems so unnecessary. But whatever.
No, I absolutely agree, and it's been one of the interesting because we've been going back and reviewing a lot of these 2000 films and stuff where they weren't doing that shit.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this is so refreshing.
Oh yeah, we're like, these are charming and these are
real
fun.
people.
And
Exactly. Real, just actual people.
Yes, just
it's
real
not a
people.
character or you're trying to put on or defend or fight for some purpose or agenda.
Or
it's just
give
like
a message.
Yeah.
Like it's just a film.
Just be person.
It's real characters. And that is the thing. And what is so appealing about these films that came before everything went off the cliff. This came out in 2006. I'll say so it's not even a full 2 hours. It's an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I think it earns all of that time. It doesn't feel overly long, but it also doesn't feel too short.
Yeah.
I think it is excellently edited. They space things out great. Like I said, very little complaints. I give it a 94%. I love this movie. I'm glad that I haven't stopped loving this movie. It didn't feel aged to me. And I would literally watch it again right now. Like that's how much I like it is. I could put it on in the background, I guess is the best way to put it. Like there's nothing that is unappealing about this movie to me.
Right.
But if you guys want to, Matt,
What would you rate it, Matt? What's your
I
rating?
reviewed it 2 years ago.
You did.
Oh hell yeah.
84%.
When we did this before, and nobody remembers.
Believe
There's
it or
the
not,
Mandela effect.
You actually gave it an 85. Matt.
Okay, 85. I still stand by that.
Yeah.
Because upon re-reviewing, I do remember a lot of the twists because I have seen this a handful of times, and so it does retract takes away from it a little bit, knowing all the twists.
Right.
But it is still very fun, and I still sometimes question some of the motives and things like that. So that's why I give it 85. But like we were talking about, like this is a fantastic movie. It's tons of fun. It's very cute. This is the first movie I saw Josh Hartnett in.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this guy
is going places.
Like I said this in my review too.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch him and things. And it was true. Like I do. Every time he's in a movie, I try to watch.
Screen presence. He's so watchable. He's so relatable.
Yeah.
Right.
He's human.
And even in movies that people are like, oh, I don't like this movie. Like in Trap.
The serial killer. Trap.
Yes.
I liked him.
Yes.
He's great.
I like that movie a lot. And I know people are like, oh, this is like a music video for M. Night Shyamalan's daughter or stuff. I'm like, not to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a serial killer trying to get out of a net.
Yeah.
And it worked for me.
Yeah, it was still
It was fun.
Yeah,
Well, and that was the thing. I got out of it and told my wife and daughter, like, I was like, y'all need to go see this. Like, you girls are going to love this. Like, it's also a perfect, like, early, like, horror thriller for a young person because it's not overly, like, too graphic or gruesome, but it's still about a serial killer. And, like, my daughter watched it and was like, I love this movie so much. It's so good. And I'm like, just wait until you can really dig into this genre. Like, this type of movie is so cool.
Yeah.
And so she loved it and really had a good time. So I agree that Josh Hartnett, and I will say, and I've said this many times, a lot of people haven't seen it, Penny Dreadful.
Yeah, there's a comment right there.
Yeah.
Penny Dreadful.
There it is.
I know I saw the first season, and then I don't think I had access because it was like Showtime or whatever.
Right.
And I didn't have the second or third
kind of
season.
like
I never went back.
Really, really dark, gritty League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Like without
which obviously
the
is one of
fucking
a fantastic movie.
Yeah. It is. It is a dark, gritty League of Fantastic.
Have you seen
League of
Dreadful?
Extraordinary Gentlemen?
No.
You
will
definitely
love it,
go
Chris.
watch it.
It is.
I mean, well,
Is it
you
also
sold
Eva
me with
Green?
that. What?
Eva Green?
Yes, Eva Green's in it.
Oh, she's the lead.
Pale, skinny, huge hooters.
Huge shooters. You remember in Sin City 2? You see her tits a whole bunch?
Yeah.
2.
Oh man, you'll know her when you see her. She's gorgeous.
Well, there's 2 things I need to watch. And a movie.
Yep. Penny Dreadful is very good. We have 5 reviews right now. All of them good except for one, which is Ninja Waiter, who has the worst opinions of anyone ever on the face of the planet. We all know that. Yeah, definitely worse. Ninja Waiter notoriously has horrendous opinions. Yeah.
Shame that man.
Shame that.
That's right.
Exactly. Shame
Where's
him.
the bell? We need a little cowbell in here.
Yeah, we do.
For many
I know,
reasons.
to shame people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you weren't, I can pull it up just for those while we're discussing it. Penny Dreadful here on Criticless. We don't have an official score. It's on Prime right now, so if you have Prime or Paramount Plus, you can. Paramount Plus is going to be where it's for free. But like I said, so we have a 91 by Patient. Vince gave it 100. Ninja Waiter with his horrible opinions. Everyone needs to give him a thumbs down. Do it. He has a group about receiving thumbs down.
Are you the only thumbs down?
100%.
I see one
Yeah, it's me.
pink thumbs down.
Oh, and it
and it's
definitely
a
is.
1.
Oh, that's me. 100%. I'll zoom in so y'all can see it. Yeah, Ninja, that's me. I did it. He has a group about getting thumbs downs, so this is perfect content for that. And yeah, then we have a 69 and 75. But this show's very good, and that's Eva Green right there. I don't know if you can see her in the picture there, Chris, but that's her right there. I think she was in the Bond. Wasn't she a Bond girl?
She's one of the Bond girls.
She's in Bondage?
Daniel Craig.
All
Was
right.
it
Danny Craig?
Danny Craig. Danny,
Craig.
my buddy Danny Craig.
Danny Craig.
Danny boy
Danny
Craig.
boy.
Danny Craig.
But there's 3 seasons, 27 episodes. Very good show. Josh Hartnett's in it. I
You know,
very
like
much enjoyed it.
Frankenstein, like vampires. It's
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein.
Yeah.
You said Frank Find.
Frankenfinder.
Okay, so sure. In the Universal Studios.
Not those. No, not those. Not in the Universal Monsters universe.
Not really.
No.
Not really. I mean, they use those
There is
characters, but
actually-
not really.
The character of Frankenstein's monster is phenomenal in Penny Dreadful. Like one of the best characters. Very, very good.
Huh.
So I do, and if you have not seen, so do we even need to get into spoilers? Do we want to talk about the twist?
I don't think we need to. Well, it was.
I mean, there's a twist.
There's a twist.
There's a twist in Lucky Number Slevin. I think it's good. I think it works.
I do as well.
They set it up well. They pay it off well.
Yeah.
Everything ties together.
Yeah, it all ties together very well. I don't think it's overly predictable necessarily. If you haven't seen it, now once you've seen it, obviously you know the twist. And
yeah, if you watch it once,
and there are a few twists in there, but like I said, they actually reveal it a little sooner than you expect because they really do a lot to like. It's not like a lot of movies where like, hey, we saved the twist for the last 5 minutes. It's like we saved the twist for the last like 30, 40 minutes.
Right. And then we're going to revel in it.
Yeah. And we're going to really show you like how we got here, why this happened, everything expanded. And then we go past that and we show you the after events and like flesh out what happens with these characters, which I really appreciated. Like this movie is very, it's not an unsatisfying film where a lot of times too, you'll get like the twist and then the movie ends or something.
Right.
Like that's not the case here either. Like there's a good payoff and it works.
Yeah.
So
Agreed. It's actually less of a less of a twist than I remember it being. It could just be from having seen it before.
Right.
But it wasn't as like jarring. I thought there was more of a like conflict.
Right.
Because it was pretty smooth sailing for the like resolution in the train station of just like, I thought there was like, well, no, I have to go.
Yeah.
And then being like, no, you can't because I love.
Yeah.
But no, it was very like copacetic. It was
works.
less than what I had remembered it being.
It really makes, without getting into spoilers, Bruce Willis's character feels a little one note for a while.
Yeah.
And then once they give you the twist, you're like, damn.
Still one note.
Still one note.
It's
but
still, yeah.
It is one note, but
understandable.
At the same time, not kind of.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, without getting into spoilers. Like,
It's just kind of subtle where you can read it as being one note.
Right.
Or you can go, okay, well, that was just like a subtle occurrence. That's the thing, is they could have picked anybody. They could have picked a guy off the street to be like Bruce Willis's character.
Right.
But Bruce Willis was like in the height of his career.
Yeah.
And they were just like, yeah, come on. Just,
yeah.
You know, film a little bit with us.
Yeah. It's good.
We've got everybody under the sun.
It made me miss him, and I hate kind of.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
not dead.
alive, but kind
But
of.
he will
not.
He will die soon.
I
He
know.
will never do another movie himself.
Yeah.
No.
Sold his rights
Yeah.
to whatever studio,
Yeah.
Fucking AI.
but never again. will
Yeah, we won't see him back. So it is sad.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to pull up y'all's reviews and talk about those after that sad moment here. This is free on Tubi, as you see here. It's free on Prime, free on Tubi. It's several places right now, so it's easily accessible. We're at an 83%. I've dropped my review. Matt's is already in there as well.
Yeah.
And so a lot of high scores for this thing. We got JJ Happenstance in here, and let me review just to make sure. So JJ Happenstance, most recent one, 46 minutes ago, gave it a 75%, said loads of fun, brilliantly cast. Completely agree. Really good performances and easy to like. So you're right there with us. And so what he said, though, he said, however, it's less smart than it feels based on the likability and plausibility and all of that. So like, I don't find it even really to be far-fetched. Like, I find it because of the tone.
Yeah.
Where I saw a couple people complain about that, the movie doesn't take itself overly serious, which is what makes it work so well.
Right.
Like things that I feel like when movies do this, when things could have reached like a less like believability point, when they take themselves less seriously, it makes it more believable. If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because it's I feel like they set it up well to where it's not like relating to a real world specific thing.
Right.
So they set it up in with its own confines. So
right.
Yeah, I don't think that it's unbelievable.
It operates within the world that's been established.
Right. Yeah, because they build it.
It's just it's a New York City. It is a crime.
Gangsters.
It's two gangsters. Yeah, and a hitman.
And then they split because they both wanted power and got paranoid, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's totally believable.
Yeah. It's a very contained, kind of tight story, which I like too.
And that's what also works for those, because like, okay, that's not technically really reasonable, but then it makes sense in the confines of the movie.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So that's why I think it gets less crap. Probably Toxic. Not a dude. Gave it an 86%. Said if Guy Ritchie and Quentin Tarantino teamed up to make a noir-style movie. 1,000% agree, and right in line with what we've been saying.
Yep.
Completely agree. Couldn't be more spot on. I'm really glad you like this. Everything about it, just like you said, dialogue good, pacing good, all of it. It all just kind of works.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. It really is. And wildly underrated, might I mention, this has a 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. Whew. 52%.
The most rotten of tomatoes.
They should be fucking ashamed.
Yeah.
Like, ashamed.
Yeah. You're deterring people from watching a great movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
exactly.
Guns Akimbo.
Right. Like Guns Akimbo. We should probably go back and review that.
I actually watched it like last week.
Did you? That's even better. Guns Akimbo is not this good.
What's really
definitely
funny
not
about
this
that
No.
for everybody is that was the second thing I think we reviewed
I think
ever
it is.
as a group and Criticless
What would
cast, or
actually be
Critically Around.
really funny is if we like pulled some audio segments and then like reviewed ourselves reviewing that movie all the way back then. You know, that could
It's like
be fun.
a special channel.
Yeah.
We comment on our commentary.
We're like, man, I was fucking
How
stupid.
narcissistic could we be? We might be able to pick it up a little bit. Let's review ourselves reviewing a movie. Yeah, let's stroke our dick.
You know, believe it or not, I've been on plenty of shows that have done that exact thing. Not because of me, but because of, you know, other
stroking
people.
dicks.
Yeah,
Sure.
stroking dicks.
I mean, I was way more drunk during all of this.
We got unhinged.
Yeah, we really did. We lived up to the
if you were blacked out, I literally backed out of your driveway into
hit
your
the
mailbox one night. It was not good.
Yeah, we used to drink a lot more doing this show than we do now.
I mean, it's so much more simple whenever it's just your voice.
That's true.
Well,
you don't have to worry about people watching
up
you
and
get
you
slaughtered.
You don't have to change cameras. It's just three dudes talking.
Hanging out. There was no chat. We were just talking.
Yeah.
Very true. Aaron Goldstein gave this a 79% and said an all-star cast with chemistry. Totally agree. Very interesting story with some twists. It is. It's fun. Round Triangles with a 78% said pretty good film filled with a bunch of great actors. That's the big thing everybody keeps mentioning.
Dude,
It's
so
just
many stacked.
Yeah.
And I feel like that always happens though with older movies as the people that are in those movies become more famous for their own rights, right? So it's like maybe Stanley Tucci didn't have as
these dudes were all already famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They were very famous.
Yeah. You said it was 2009,
But no,
2007?
6. So that's the thing about the indies in 2006. They were on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Indies regularly in the 2000s would come out of nowhere and be like, how about 10 celebrities?
Right.
And no one's going to know this movie came out. I don't.
Stupid Love.
There's
No.
dude. I don't. That wasn't an indie, but like there are so many movies during that time that do that, and you're like, why? And it was just a thing. Like it was just. I think it was kind of a that whole one for them, one for me kind of thing.
Yeah.
A lot of actors, I think that they were making good money at the time, and they had.
Too?
Do what?
The Me Too movie?
It was not during the Me Too.
No, he's just saying like an actor will do
they're just saying
a
that-
big movie that they don't want to do,
right?
And then
To
they
do
get
an
to
indie.
do an indie movie that they want to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Me Too. I want to do this movie.
Yes.
Me Too.
Me Too. Let me do this movie. Not Me Too. I'm going to cancel you. It was during that time. I think it was that actors were just making really good money. They were getting a lot of projects, and so they were able to do a lot of these weird indies like this. That now they don't do shit like this because, like, I think that they're really worried. Also, all of the indies have kind of gotten shoved onto like streaming, and the problem is that they aren't as successful. Like, there's a lot less hit rate.
Yeah.
Than current.
Thank you, algorithms.
Yeah. I will say there is a new Netflix show coming out with Josh Hartnett. I'm very excited. One of the guys from Stranger Things, and it's about a sea monster, and I'm fucking excited.
Bro, same.
I'm super excited. It's like in a
October,
month or so. Yeah.
Yep. It's like a
I don't know what it's.
He's my
episode series.
favorite sea monster.
It is not.
You don't know about Ogopogo?
No, we.
Take a look. It's
don't.
a Canadian sea monster.
Okay.
Nobody
And I
knows
was
about Go.
in that lake.
Okay. It could be. It kind of feels like a lake sea monster.
Well,
so we'll see. And the typical curmudgeon, my Dixie gave it a 62. Didn't love it.
Well, all right.
Didn't hate it, but I'm glad it's not in the decent, so I'll accept it, Dixie. Glad to see you. And I haven't seen you in the chat, buddy. Hope you're well. And he said, I live on both sides of the fence. My grass is always green, says the rabbi.
Exactly.
There's some really good lines in this movie.
So good.
One about where your dick hangs and having two of them.
Yeah.
Great line.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. Yep, exactly. That was a great line. It's the tailor is tailoring a man with two wieners, and he asks which way you hang, and he says yes.
Yeah.
So,
To the left or to the right?
to the left or to the right?
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
It's good.
Great line. Scavola gave it an 85% as well and said Criticless Inception, this week's movie referencing last week's movie. Exactly.
For real.
It was spot on. And Life
All
on
part of the
Marshmallows
plan.
in the chat, which also brings up I can pull this up. Life on Marshmallows here with the always consistent 5 gifted Criticless cast memberships. Thank you so much, brother. And since you're back, we will run the
By
thing.
the time I pay my scientists, all the people in my lab, my developers, the lab rats, it's a wash. Well, why you do it then? Cause I'm selfless.
And
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah, Chris is killing this bottle. No, it's good though. Thanks for the gifted 5 Criticless cast memberships, brother. Greatly appreciated and perfect timing. But and we got to your review and you said I loved it. The cast was awesome. The pacing was just right. Jive with the movie perfectly. It was engaging for me. Dude, I love to hear that. A 95%. You're right there with me, dude. So that's great. That's what I love to hear. And I love that you guys are getting to come to some of these movies that because this was, I talk about it all the time. This was really a golden age. Like
it really is, dude.
It is.
We are 100% boomers.
Yes.
Just being like, our generation was better in movies during this time. But I mean, like,
but also legit.
Like, not to say that there aren't good movies now or recently.
Well, and there's also a bunch of shit movies back then too.
There was.
We just don't really like.
Yeah,
exactly.
You can block those out. Well, that was the thing. It's just there was a high churn of movies in general.
Yeah.
So like,
well, because we got to live with the DVD era,
right? And that people were able to make a lot of money at home, and it was just a totally different ecosystem for film. And so we are getting close to the older ones, but we're not there yet. The Mass Marvel gave it a 77%. And said if someone were to ask if they should watch this, I'd say the same thing a man with 2 penises says with his Taylor. And he says yes. That's brilliant. Yeah. I was going to open my review with that quote, and I'm glad that you did instead. Maester P as well, given 82%. And
the famous words of Meister P.
Yeah.
Like, share.
Yes.
Tell all your friends.
Yes. Do that. Definitely do that. And Super Nerdtastic gave it an 83 as well. Kansas City Shuffle. Hell yeah. And Chris and Axe gave it an 82%. And we're starting to get into these older ones, but we got Jake Blue Blaze who's in the chat. Love this movie. Just a wild, most excellent.
It's a passion movie. It's like Smoking Aces. It's one of those movies like you just love it.
Yep.
And then a lot of people don't know about it.
Yep. And you just want them to know about it.
You're like, I want to sit you down and like show you.
And believe it or not,
holy
shit, Ninja Waiter likes this movie.
Hot damn.
If that is not an endorsement for this movie being good, I don't know what is. And also, I Miss Good Movies, actually, which his video, unfortunately, is now unavailable.
You
gave it an 80%. I busted his balls about watching this movie when he first got on the app and early on. He reviewed this all the way back in 2024. And I was like, bro, you need to see this. It's really good.
Back.
And so he dropped his review a while back after me pushing him, and same for 4 of the users will be watching this tomorrow morning. She dropped a good song here too as well. Check that out and give it an 85%. So a lot of our regulars, like there's Matt's and Zena's as well, 90%. So yeah, this is just a great movie. Absolutely worth checking.
First?
Yeah, Zena was the first review for this movie.
Hey, what can we say? We're like early adopters to Criticless, so we have that privilege on a lot of movies.
That's right.
Hipsters.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep, it is. This is a great film. Absolutely check it out. I know My Dixie Golden Age ? It really was. I'm telling you, Golden Age for indies.
For sure.
I mean, for a lot of movies, if we're just being honest.
Right. Yeah. It was a good time for film.
Yeah.
Really. The early 2000s were, I think that they will continue to go down as like an underappreciated age in film, especially after we're going through like the slop age, currently.
But then it's funny because like we're calling it the slop age, but we also have some of the highest earning movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Because people are desperate.
I guess.
Yeah. I did watch Obsession.
Finally. Let's go. What'd you think?
It was good.
Give you trauma, PTSD?
No.
Gave me some PTSD.
It didn't. But I mean, I definitely pick up on the demon vibes.
Yeah.
It's 100% demonic. But yeah. No, I enjoyed it.
What would you rate it? We did this for
put
a gig.
Gun to my head. I'd probably give it like an 82.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's a bit low.
It's a little low. Yeah, it's a little low.
I mean, it was good. It was fun, enjoyable.
Yeah.
Liked it. There was we're not talking about this.
Yeah, right.
Anyways.
I gave it a 92%.
I gave it 100%.
Damn.
100%.
You gave it 100.
Let's go.
Holy schmoly.
It's one of the best horror movies.
It really is. In the last like 10, 15 years, that was like
damn.
That was a great fucking horror movie.
It's great. It's great. Corey Barker, like I said, we called it. I had everybody review Milk and Cereal a long time ago, and I was like, this dude's fucking going places. Like I said, I always brag about it in Culture for Boomers, but I'm telling y'all, I'm ahead of the game. That's why y'all watch the show. I'm fucking ahead of the game. I called it out a long time ago.
Nostrablanus.
Yeah, Nostrablanus strikes again.
He back.
Strikes again.
He never went anywhere.
That's right. That's right. So now, like we said earlier, I'm not running the poll because I've already decided for once. We are reviewing The Salton Sea next week. We're going to be reviewing that.
Putting it off for decades.
We
really have.
We have been. I'm to the point of like I'm tired of talking about it so much. We just need to
pirate it, and I will publish it to you all.
We'll do a live. We could do a live watch on Discord.
Right.
There we go. Yeah.
We honestly, yeah. So currently it is saying, it says that it's currently free on YouTube. It should be The Salton Sea. I will go ahead and show it here. That is not the movie. Let's see here. That is Obsession.
But hey, we only have 245 reviews for that.
Right. The Salton Sea came out in 2002. There's only 5 reviews. I'm waiting for the very first one to be Ninja Waiter with like a 0%. No, Chris, actually, this was one of your first. Let's go. You.
Holy
one of his
moly.
few reviews. Given 85%.
What year is that?
But
2024?
Yeah, so close.
Yeah.
One of your early ones. So, and Jake Blue Blaze is in here per usual, and same for Odysseus Run. So we will be reviewing this. If you ever wanted to see Val Kilmer covered in tats being awesome, watch this movie.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. It's free on YouTube. We will be reviewing it next week. And I did want to ask, I should have polled it earlier in the show. I am debating on bumping the show up an hour. We've talked about it for a while here.
By up, you mean?
Or forward.
Like starting at 6?
Yeah. It has been discussed partially for multiple reasons, one of which being football starting up. It is a lot of the games start Thursday night during when we would be streaming. There's that. I know that Chris was talking about it would maybe be easy for him. This is the thing we're tossing around. I don't know. So maybe next week we'll poll it. We'll still run at 7:00 next week, but I am debating on bumping the show forward a little bit. We've caught crap for moving the time around, so I don't want to. If we do it, I want to like officially make the decision to do it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I know that we've moved it around different times. But like I said, like this week, I think it's either tonight or next week. There's like the first football game of the season, and so things are brewing.
Isn't football at 9?
No, it's 8. Well, I know. I guess it depends on where you live.
Time zone.
Yeah, the whole time zone thing.
And should they not?
And Jay Avinson says F football. Yeah, I don't watch it anymore
Well,
either.
I was about to say, how many people are watching us are going to like watch football?
Jason apparently, maybe. So
do it for the ball.
Yeah. See, Thundarius says that it's just so I don't have to invite him back. You caught me, Thundarius. That's the real reason why we're moving it up, because I know that you're on a different time zone and you just won't be able to make it. You know. Actually, speaking of different time zones, we didn't see Bob Loves Movies in here. I hope he's good.
He's probably at the theater.
He very well might be. There's a bunch of movies coming out this weekend.
Several movies. He's probably like spent 6 hours today at the theater.
There's a bunch of movies coming out this week.
I envy his ability to see some movies on Thursdays.
Absolutely do as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we got Quagmire in here in the chat. Quagmire for $10 says, kind of forgot it was Thursday. I'm gonna rewind and watch the show. Hope it's good. Cheers, Chris.
Cheers, bud. Also, I do want to say I did see and recognize, and I love your comment from last week.
Yeah,
where you were talking about.
Yeah.
Your focus was on your family, and I just want to point out I did see that, and much love to you, bud. Cheers. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah,
you're a good man.
Focus on the family. Help your family.
Yeah.
Do family things.
Not to
we always support that.
Focus on the family. What was that?
But yeah, there was a Christian thing called Focus on the Family back in the day.
70 something or 700 Club.
700 Club. Yeah.
Anyways, love you, Greg.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. Take care of your family.
Yeah. I hope you're doing well and glad to see you in the chat. And we do have some more Jake Stanley here. Jake Stanley for 2 says we're overdue for some new t-shirt designs.
Big facts. I want a new shirt.
Facts. We need a new shirt. It's brewing. I'll just put it that way, and it might have something to do with this right here.
Jaws?
I'm gonna say, that's
Jaws 2.
Brewing. Not Jaws 2. No one wants Jaws 2 or 3 or 4 for that matter. Only Jaws 1. So yes, there will be probably a new shirt, and I would like it to be Jaws themed. And so that is brewing. There's a lot brewing, a lot we're not talking about yet. So we'll keep you guys posted as things go along. But Thundarius 5 for $2 says DC now stands for Dick Cinema. You're not wrong.
Yeah, because
I might watch it if it were.
I mean, if you've watched everything they put out in the last like 3 years, you'll see a lot of dicks.
It's pretty much
really they got dicks in DC.
Oh, Peacemaker has got dicks all over the place.
True.
Peacemaker was literally a show so that James Gunn could cuck himself with freaking John Cena. Like, it's not good.
Gay.
Yeah, not great. Not great. But yes, Thundarius, I feel you. And Jake Stanley for 2 says, I feel sorry for the folks who haven't seen Slevin. I agree.
I don't, because hopefully we've encouraged them to watch for the first time, and they're going to have like an experience.
Right. To let you fully enjoy it for the very first time.
Like a virgin.
Like a virgin for the very first time. And Jason Ellison, the man who has terrible opinions about the Salton Sea, for $2 says, how does LNS compare to Logan Lucky? What's better? So Lucky Number 7 compared to Logan Lucky. Logan Lucky is very good. Have you ever seen that?
I think, but I do not remember it.
Is that the one that was filmed here?
Yes.
Right?
And it has
it's like a
Channing
Daniel
Tatum.
Craig. No,
Yeah.
Daniel Craig.
It's
Channing Tatum. It's both.
Oh, okay.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, a Channing. It is a Steven Soderbergh film. Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, Daniel Craig, Riley Keough, Katie Holmes. There's a lot of people in it. Seth MacFarlane. Like,
I think I did see it, and it had no effect on me.
A lot of people in it. I actually liked it a lot. I think that I like this movie better, but Logan Lucky is really good. It was filmed where we live. It was filmed around here.
It's a NASCAR.
It's a heist movie with NASCAR based on a true story. I did actually very much enjoy this, so I'll say that. But I think Lucky Number 7 is better. But I will also say that Logan Lucky is very good. So maybe we'll review it at some point. That would be fun to talk about. It's a good film. So I think that's pretty much been it outside of what we always end things with, which is the dong.
Wiener, 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 wiener.
We were just talking about how on all of these social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, they've gotten very good about if you just are basically like, hey, I like indie music, and you kind of show them that, they will just start funneling you shit. And I got down a rabbit hole of new music on TikTok, and I was like, damn, there's a lot of good stuff out right now. And so I have been listening to a lot of new music. If you are into new music and stuff, Thundarius, who's in the chat, also new music guy, covers a lot of that on his channel.
Thundy.
Yeah, old Thundy.
Down Undy.
And I want to look. Actually, there was a one of the new artists that I found was releasing a new song possibly today. Yes, literally. Okay, so it's out. So I was debating on if I was going to recommend this song because it wasn't out before we started this show. But I had heard it on TikTok, and I was
about to say, have you heard this song?
Yes, I heard it on TikTok. So there's a guy named Mark, M-A-R-Q, Mark. He's been doing, just say it's very indie-ish. I don't even know how to fully explain his genre before, but this new album, he seems to be very focused on like 80s nostalgia stuff. And so I was like, perfect for this show, perfect for the Criticless vibe. This will be good. He dropped this song literally today. It's Mark, M-A-R with a Q. So M-A-R-Q, and the song is called Tell Me That You Stay. It is very good. It's very 80s, and he is very much leaning into the vibe. So check it out. Tell Me That You Stay by... I literally just randomly donged it.
Dong.
You're welcome.
That's a great little short snip.
Yeah, it was. You're welcome for that. So let's keep trucking here. What you guys got?
So I'll go next. This is a song called 777 by Yao, Y-A-O, but it also features like 10 different artists, and it's hard to put this in a genre because it's like a Japanese pop, but it also has screamo and some rap in it. But I think that's due to the contributions of like 10 different artists. It's very interesting.
Nice.
It's a fun listen just because it's so all over the place. And it's 777 by Yao.
Nice.
Y-A-Y-O?
Y-A-O.
Y-O.
Yo.
Hell yeah. And Life on Marshmallow's putting the freaking link to the song. Let's go. For my song, at least.
Wow.
Yours doesn't
No,
matter.
No,
It's
that's
okay.
sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
He's on.
Thanks,
No, well,
Marshmallow.
so I said this. What we're going to start doing, I meant to do it this week. Sid and I did some research and kind of talking to Thundarius, different things. What we want to do is for the send-off songs / dongs, what we want to do is I'm going to pre-pull up all of our songs, and we can actually let you guys hear it so you know what we're talking about. But it's just we can only listen to it in certain, like,
5
to 10 second segments, and like so, but we can at least give you an idea of the vibe of the songs and stuff instead of just talking about it. So that will be fun. And look, see, Life on Marshmallow's always consistent, dude. The man. Thanks for that. But yeah, so Chris, what you got?
I have a song by Ivan Page called Spiderweb.
Ivan Page, Spiderweb.
Yeah, indie, some slight 80s vibes, but yeah, just indie.
Nice.
Good times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who is that again?
Ivan Page.
Ivan Page.
And the song is Spiderweb.
Nice. Spiderweb. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be doing that next week. We'll kind of mix things up, and next week we'll obviously be doing it. We're super excited to talk about Lucky Number Slevin. So these guys will be here. We're gonna, or not Lucky Number Slevin, Salton Sea. Sorry, I keep mixing up these two movies. They came around right together. So in my head time, I mean, even this was around when 7 came out. Right. Like,
there's so many great movies that came out.
There is
Butterfly Effect.
Butterfly Effect. Exactly. We actually talked about that on Main Event the other night. Like, there's just a lot of movies in this genre and even adjacent that are
just bang bang.
Very good.
All of it.
And also, Butterfly Effect, Criticated. Believe it or not,
dude,
I believe
I remember enjoying it.
Loved it back in the day.
I know that it gets so much hate often, but I remember it being a good movie, like enjoyable.
Yeah. No, it's great. I actually acted in a short film directed by the cinematographer / one of the leads over at Mr. Beast currently. One of his early films, a friend of ours, Chris knows him, Matt doesn't know him, but when he was learning his chops back in the day, I was in a short film in high school. We were buddies, and I would honestly be interested to stir that up, but it was Butterfly Effect inspired.
They were going to say Butterfly Effect in space.
No, not in space. Just inspired. And I got to act, and I got to like, it was a little weird because I had to kiss a chick that was a friend that I acted with, and I'd never done it.
Chick is weird.
Right. So weird. So weird. But no, like acting, I was like, had to, act and do that. And I was like, oh, this is what it's like. This is kind of weird. Like,
still got a boner.
It's still got a boner. But yeah, in space. Yeah, it was a fun time. But anyways, guys, I said this was going to be a short show, and it's been 2.5 hours. So you're welcome. As goes, we cannot ever seem to get this
once we start talking.
Hours. I know.
We enjoy each other.
That's right.
We're actually friends.
Right.
That's just kind of
believe it or not. Where it's like Main Event, we're all like, I fucking hate you. Can this show end?
End this show right now.
Yeah. This has got to end. No, but it is. No, this is been a fun time, guys. Thanks, chat, for everybody being here. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for dropping your reviews. This has been great. And we will be back next week for the Salton Sea. I'm very excited for people to see it. I hope you guys watch it, really. I'm going to push it over the next week for everybody to see it. And I'm excited to see it again. Very excited. So we will see. I had mentioned Mo might be on next week. There is a chance. So that also might happen. So we will see. And if so, then we might have 2 people on a camera. So that'll be fun. Potentially. So yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a fun time. We'll see if he still shows up. But everybody, it's been a great show. Everybody take it easy, and we will see you next week. Later,
y'all.
Peace.
What's wrong with him?
My first thought would be a lot.